What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, welcome back to National College Cup as we're going to be diving into our regular schedule of course, three best of three series of this round three. As we are heading into this is a really nice date, Fredo, because this is 6 September, 6/9. Really good date, I would say, to start off the matches. And with it, we're obviously going to be going into the draft for the teams as well. But of course, let me introduce myself again. I am Ray, and of course, this is National College Cup brought to you by Battleknights India, powered by Vista, and of course, production partner is IGC. I am Ray, and I'm joined by Fredo. The first match is going to be Mage Tears versus what are these team names, bro? 1 second, like this. Netumatado. Wow. Gee, that's a heck of a name. And their institution is Mage Tears is from Shillong College and Netumatado is from Assam Engineering College. Okay. Why did they choose that one? That is not an Assamese word. So these people are not Assamese. Anyways, Fredo, what do you think of this name, man? I think this is my first time casting for them. Have you casted for either of these teams?
Nope, I have not heard of these teams as well before. It's already round three, but maybe it was Shinryu or Ash TV or PC Tami or someone who has casted for them. So I've not really
Yeah.
seen these guys. I don't know what to expect. Let's see as well what will
Yeah.
be happening in the first match of the night. Of course, interesting stuff can happen because both these sides are of course new to us as well. We cannot say what to expect. And yeah, with that, the draft already starting off. And Arlot in 1-1 though. Arlot ban is kind of interesting because we don't really see the Arlot getting banned, as a prio.
Yeah. Especially, I think though, one of the teams should have maybe 27, I think. I think you can understand why I'm guessing it.
Mm,
So
probably.
it's interesting that he's also playing. I mean, to be fair, he's also student. Maybe he's also in his friends lineup. So I wonder if he's from playing from. I don't think he should be playing from AEC unless his friends are from AEC and he registered with them. But yeah, we'll soon know the IGNs of them. But for now, Netumada, Netumatado. That is a crazy name to say. Netumtado. Wow, it sounds like you're trying to imitate an instrument like Netumtado. Anyways, Mage Tears. Wow, are you trying to make a mid laner cry, or is your mid laner crying from the lack of support? We don't know, man. But with it, let's see how they proceed with this first game. Since if obviously we have, ladies and gentlemen, 547 teams, and of course, a lot of the games happened off stream. We've only the handful of them have been on stream because, of course, it's not physically possible to stream 256 games on round one. I don't think India even has like enough casters. Forget MOBA55. Even in BGM, I do 256. Bro, imagine you try to stream 547 games. It would basically be like 6 month long tourney. Even if you're doing so many games. But anyways, with it, the bans are done. Netum Tado looks like they're really leaning towards banning out heavy, beefy boys. On the other side, Mage Tiers are just banning out the most top DPSs. Like basically all the lanes, jungle, marksman, and EXP. Let's see what they pick then.
Mm-mm. And here we are. And this is Mage Tears who are right now into the pick phase. Why have Uranus first pick though? I'm really surprised. It can will still work though. But what are they going to pick up? Oh, those two are very good against the Uranus actually. And of course,
Absolutely.
mid lane Zushin is of course a very, very dangerous thing. If you know how to use it, you can easily control the game.
Yeah. I can obviously, but at this point, it's been what 26 days of the tournament of Zushin glazing. Tonight, let me just focus on the draft. Right. Anyways, I think maybe Uranus first pick for two guesses. He's a fan of your mom, or second, if you look at the bands, I think they're really kind of afraid of beefy heroes. So because of that, they pick up the beefy hero themselves, which of course I do think will get a little bit pressured by, just like you mentioned, of course by the Zushin. But even the Hylos is obviously a good 1v1 because he can also slow him down very heavily and lessen his movement speed buffs that he gets from his ultimate. So with it, and I mean, not to mention the Hylos and the Yuzushin is a really good combo because of the slows and everything combined. I think the Lantern and Hylos's Punishment Ring also have the same area, so you can actually like combine them. I mean, people already do it for ever since Zushin has been released. This was the first combo. Second combo was Carmilla Zushin. So yeah, and with it, Netum Tado from of course AAC Assam Engineering College, they seem like they're gonna be going with the Kimi and Yishinshin. With it, they have the range of the Kimi, but both of them are a little bit farm oriented. They could get few good kills in the early game and they will be in a good position. But if not, they will suffer because the other side will have this Filipino warrior, Lapu Lapu.
Yep, Lapu Lapu, of course, a very great pick. And against the Uranus, though, it's not the best. But considering the backliners that the enemy has, it can do a very good job at taking 2v3. I mean 2v1, 3v1s as well. So yeah, with that, now into the second ban phase, we're looking at Joy bans. Not really sure why a Joy should be banned. Hayabusa could have been a better ban actually, but now
Yeah,
on
that
the
is
on the other
weird,
side,
man.
Ruby as well. Okay, those
Ruby
are some
for
really weird bans.
Ruby for Yushinshin, because some teams like to go for Ruby Golden when they pick the Yushinshin. They make Yushinshin their main marksman ADC. That is the reason. Mage tiers bans make sense. The Joy doesn't make sense to me though. Mage tiers, unless this is a target ban and there's someone really good Joy player on the other hand, I don't see it. Joy is not a hero you'd even ban in this meta at all, unless you're facing maybe like a global Joy. But at that point, just pick up a counter, man. Come on, because Joy is not immune like Hayabusa or Lancelot. She's literally on your face. She's one crowd control away from being dead because she's also very squishy. So not sure about the Joy ban, just like you mentioned. So let's see what will be the last ban. Netum Tado, they look like they're really focusing on the jungler, man. Maybe Mage Tears has a good jungler that we might recognize. And that's the whole reason. I imagine we see a Joseph or someone suddenly pull up. It will be pretty funny. But anyways, looks like they skipped the last ban. That is weird. Maybe internet issue. Let's see.
Mm, whatever the issue may be, it does look like they are going to.
Yes,
Okay,
Fredo.
okay. They missed out the last one. They missed out the last one, and now Mage Tears are the one banning out a hero. They need the marksman and the jungler. Oh, they actually pick up Harith, which is of very very strong uh, goal laner set. They do want to dominate it, but the enemy still has a lot of options. They can go for the clean, the Bruno as well. The carry as well works really well against the Harith actually. So those are very good picks that they can go for. So yeah, let's see what they go for here. I think though that the carry might be a good one, considering there's a Hylos as well on the other side.
Absolutely right. So, I mean, they have the Hayabusa. They can go Hayabusa any moment. Hayabusa is still a really good pick here. So, it's a no brainer, I would say. They can also just go for, yeah, Hayabusa is the best. There's no reason you wouldn't go Hayabusa in this game for mage tiers. Like, there's two squishy targets, and Uranus is exactly not someone known for crowd control, is it? So, he can't stop Hayabusa either. So, I think a Hayabusa is definitely going to be show up from mage tier side. Netum Tado. Damn, they're really afraid of tanky heroes, aren't they? Like, they ban tanky heroes, then they pick up carry. Looks like they lost from someone with like 5 tank lineup or something, man. But anyways, mage tiers, it should be a Hayabusa, easy pick. But other than that, I would say classic draft and everything, not out of surprise. But I don't think that missing out a ban was obviously intended. I think that's a mistake, internet issue or something. Yeah, it's a no-brainer, man. It's just Hayabusa. Literally, what else is open? I think they wanted to ban Hayabusa for sure, but luck was not on their side because Come on, bro. You could have banned the Hayabusa if you wanted to earlier. Why did you want to keep it to the last one, right? So yeah, the Joy ban is definitely wasted, I would say, unless I do see a really good Joy user. But with it, the draft is done. Let's see what will happen as we will step into the Land of Dawn any second.
The carry, which is a good one. Katot Kacha as well, pretty good. Yep, we're going to go into the Land of Dawn with this lineup. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are into the first match of the night. And this is of the evening, of course. And this Netum Tado going up against Mage Tier Shillong College versus Assam Engineering College, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best of 3 series.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, and we're into the game, and let's see how this match will go. Wait a second. Where is... Oh, Raren, there we go. Yeah, that's why. Raren, Haitatsu. Anyways,
Whoa.
immediately, first blood might pop up, but oh my god, Uranus, what are you doing, bro? No way. Oh.
First blood, Uranus, and with that, things have already started in the Land of Dawn. As you can see, the Hayabusa already gets a first kill. That is a very good start here for the Hayabusa, but the fact is, of course, the Eastern Shin is getting ahead in terms of farm because he already take those 2 buffs. The Hayabusa still on the second one.
Wait, Lapu is 27, Harris is Brendan, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Okay, is it Brandon actually?
Yeah, it is Brendan. Sparrow. It is Brendan. So, because Brendan does play with Raren, and I'm right. And that's Brendan, and that's 27. That's a stacked lineup, man. This is basically a mix of, those old lineups with Raren and everything. And it's also Haitatsu. So you have multiple members from different squads all together coming in. Mid lane, a lot of pressure. But with it, they're just going to go for the Turtle. And with it, I think they have this game on their pocket. Because look at how they're really pressuring the side of team Netum Tado to just not really come in anywhere nearby.
They can't do anything here. Lafu uses a Beerwist fighter. Crimson Beacon being used as well. Katot Kacha might be in trouble here. Will get taken down here by Aether. And now they're invading the red buff as well. And there seems to be no pressure being put here by the Uranus. Uranus finally arrives. But the Ugi Shadow Kill has been used here. A lot of damage being placed by Raren. But they're still able to survive. Raren might be in some trouble here. The Uranus is going after him. But it will be... Okay, I don't know how to say that name. Summers. How do you say it?
Yeah. I guess you can call that like that. Actually, that is a good way to say it. I was about to call it something even more lame, but looks like Lumicide will get taken down over here. I was about to call it SWMRS. That is a very literal way of saying it, but yeah, yours is better. But there we go. Spiro takes the kill and will immediately retreat 0-5. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Raren has been a member of LCF in the past, and he's also been, I think, in another lineup. Haitatsu is obviously from Dakusena, 27 is from Crux Requiem, and Brendan is, of course, from Lafu Kabi. It's a whole experienced players in top lane.
Swimmers, the wrong thing there that he did. Wait inside the turret instead of the hero. And now, Sparrow will be able to take a lot of gold using this situation. Haitatsu, though, he's taking a lot of hits from this Kimmy, getting melted down as well. But there is not enough damage. Oh, he does use the glorious pathway to escape. Raren finds the angle, and the Eastern Shin will get taken down here. A perfect combo. And my goodness, so many times. I think that's the Aether. Yeah, look at that. Aether 3 kills, and actually all the 3 times it was the Katot Kacha who died in his hands.
Zushin easy claps all the beefy boys. People who cannot move away from her lantern will basically get burnt in that fire, of course. And it's happening. 1-for-8 score right now, and massive 4,000 goal lead in 4 minutes. Mage Tears from Shillong College have done the snowball, and oh my god, 9 kills right now. Lapu alone took that kill, all alone there against 3 people. Wow. Insane stuff.
Yes, and this Mage Tears team is actually kind of good, I guess. And
yeah, it's stacked lineup.
Honestly speaking, I want to see some good people from Tripura also, but man, I don't know, for some reason. Like, Tripura doesn't really have any players, bro, or something.
You could have become one, but you decided to become a caster and an organizer, of course. So yeah. Anyways, with it. A lot of pressure. 1 for 10.
Whoa.
Oh wow, Zushin really wants it killed. Mega kill secured. Do you have the flicker, man? You don't. The high loss would be required.
I lost
Oh,
helping.
nah. That is too deep.
Oh.
Too deep.
Revenge. Revenge. Secured your shutdown. And now, whoa, look at the Uranus. It takes away the blue buff as well. That is a good revenge as well. But now,
Wow.
King Eve might be in trouble. Oh, uses the...
Hey, high loss. Hey.
Hilo. What? Hilo's 1 HP. Oh, King Eve will not be able to survive. Sparrow will take him down. Oh,
Wow.
Sparrow goes through the turret. And now, there might be the charge coming
Why
in.
Hayabusa and A beefing, man?
Sparrow is in deep trouble. One more shot, and yep, he'll be able to take down that kill. Now, Lafu jumps in. Almost, yes, he gets that one. He can get 2 here. But no, that
Wow,
was
you
silver HP.
Haya.
Oh, Haya. He's looking for the Isan Shin. Even this Gatot Kacha might fall once again. And yes, it is Gatot Kacha who will die. Damn, Gatot Kacha really suffering because of the Zushin.
Absolutely, Zushin just sweeps. But I like the fact that his name is Aether. Like, it's literally fonted the same way as well. You know, the electric scooter company by I forgot the CEO's name. It's a really nice, man. It's a really fast-paced one. I think it's actually the fastest for now until we get the ultraviolet one next year in like summer. But yeah, that's very far away. We're talking about 1 year.
There's a lot of stuff that you know about electric scooters.
Tech stuff, you know. Had the dream of becoming MKBHD, if you know who that is.
Yeah, I know that also.
Yeah, MKBHD. So yeah, because of that, I kept up to date with tech stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm engineer student, man. Gotta be known with the tech and shit. Anyways, we hit 4 to 14 score. Around 3,000 goal lead on the hands of Mage Tears because Netum Tado really wanted to make a little bit of comeback. But AOG popped in.
Damn, that was a nice one. Haitatsu must be in trouble. Look at Swimmers into the backlines. And now Haitatsu might be falling. Yes, it will be by Rage. And with that, wow, look at that Gato Gacha falling once again into the hands of Zushin. And now Raren can arrive. He arrives with Ugi Shadow kill. Takes unstoppable kill onto the Kimi. And now in the mid lane, blinded by Rage is still not trouble because that is a beefy boy that you're dealing with.
I see the name of Uranus. It's really suitable. But oh, Ether, better watch out. I think he will get taken down. Yep. He will get taken down. Oh my god. Nah, he will. But yeah, Uranus name suits him. Blinded by Rage. He's still after the Hayabusa, after that first blood, man. Bro, still not done yet. But wow, Raren, Blade of Despair. Oh my god. So much damage onto his table right now. Hey, Harith with...
Damn, probably a second item or something. This Hayabusa has went for the second item, Blade of Despair. That's a very, very aggressive Hayabusa.
Yeah, second item.
Otherwise, there was no way he would have gotten that so early, you know?
Yeah.
It comes at least around the 10 minutes or 12 minutes mark. You don't really get a Blade of Despair so early if you're not snowballing. But yeah, he is kind of snowballing. He's a 504. Landed by Rage though. Oh. My goodness.
Hey.
Kicks him down. But now he gets taunted by Yumi Circle before the Zushin arrives. You want to back off there, my friend.
And I think he'll get taken down. AOG last second and will survive that one. Jushin still looking for him, but it's gonna be okay. Carry, unbeknownst to others, trying to push on the top lane, and Swimmers over here will not realize it's there, but blinded by Rage will get that Radiant armor, but this Lord is gonna go down. I think it's a pure snowball game, and we might see it end pretty soon, because of course it's only been 9 minutes, and they've already got the first Lord as well. They're pressuring the Uranus, but he's gonna be okay for now, at least until obviously the Lord comes down knocking. For now, at least King Ven has good amount of damage, but what is the name of Kimi, man? What, Thita Ryu or something? What is that name? Hello, Fredo. I can see the green bar, but your voice incoming. Try to reconnect, maybe. But anyways, into the bottom lane. Look at that, the pressure is coming in from the hands of course, the side of Netum Dado. They want to clap back, but it's going to be enough though, because the side Mage Tears are really putting the pressure in. And with it, let's see, a little bit of damage there. Lord marching down from the top one. Fredo, are you back? Mic test.
Hello.
Yeah, you're back.
And yep, sorry for that Discord glitch there, ladies and gentlemen. But now, Mage Tears can break the base. Can they break the base though? Let's see. Aether leading the charge there with the Crimson Beacon. A comes in, the bravest fighter into the backlines as well with a wee shadow kill. That's everyone down except the
Oh my
Gatot
God.
Kacha and the Uranus. They might fall as well. The stun
Hey,
comes in
Lafu.
from Streamers. Streamers taking a lot of turret hits and will be giving away a killing spree to Blinded by Rage. Blinded by Rage is still alive and he should be enough to deal with the minions for now.
Yeah, for now at least. But two Simmers is down. Parrot is pushing the top lane. So they'll like the inhibitors with this one, definitely. But oh wow, look, Harriet, no mana, Harriet. Better go back.
Uh-oh. They want to retaliate. Can they do it? Hayabusa coming in as well. Ilo survives. Oh, whoa,
Hey,
Kimi. One right on the face of that Hayabusa. Even take him to arrive, but look at that guy. Blinded
Wow.
by rage. He's really blinded by rage. He wants to go in for Aether. But now,
Oh my
look at
God.
that. Revenge kill might be coming in for Yumi circle. Yumi side, actually. And Raren might be in trouble here. But now it will be Sparrow who will come in. This time he has full mana. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Damn. He didn't go back to base. He just, I think, took a jungle or something and came back. Lapu still surviving and Carry will fall as well. And Kimi does come back. But Kimi, that is a really bad position to be in, man. Oh, Flicker survived it. But hey, Swimmers, all alone on the base. Bro really wants to end the game at any cost.
Kimi should go for the minions. Kimi should go for the minions. They are not looking at the minions. And it will be a base broken down by the Harriet alone. And that is a 2v4, ladies and gentlemen. And they will be winning it out. Mage Tears.
Absolutely.
Really godly mage, actually.
Yeah, really. I mean, his name, his name is Call Me Mage God, apparently. But yeah, to be fair with it, I mean, their team name is literally Mage Tier, so I was honestly expecting that. But with it, of course, if you are not aware, this is a very stacked lineup. You have 27 on that EXP. You have Raren, very well-known jungler. He has been in a lot of teams. Most known one is, of course, LCF, and after that one, of course, we have Brendan, who is obviously a new he was mainly in Lafu Kabi, but now he has switched to playing with Raren mostly, and that's why we can see him here. And Haitatsu, of course, he's the roamer for Dakusena, a mythically devout team. Right now, he's obviously not playing with them that much, but still, it's a very strong lineup. And on the other side, NTD Netum Tado from Assam Engineering College. Their lineup isn't that bad, but I don't really understand their fixation on beefy hero ban when they were gonna pick carry anyways. Like, bro, why ban Bakshi and Fredo? Sorry, not Fredo. Fredrin, if you're gonna pick the carry anyways, right? Ban the Hayabusa right away. And I think if they did that, they wouldn't have missed. Obviously, I get it. It's Raren. It's Raren who's playing. One of the only dudes who literally played Raren on Bakshia and who was it? Dusty on Fredrin and Uranus, your mom Uranus. These three people, even when these heroes were in meta, they were playing. So I understand if you want to respect ban these heroes, but still, you were gonna pick a counter. So I think it was kind of needed to just ban the Hayabusa. I don't understand the Joy ban either. Yes, Raren does play that, but whether he would play over it Hayabusa, never. So definitely, I do think their ban priority should be changed up a little bit. If you're going to pick up a carry, do not ban out tanky heroes. Ban out heroes that do trouble. Your Kimi, who was getting taken down left and right by that Hayabusa. And of course, ban out the Zushin that literally bullied your Gotot Kacha to death until he obviously had one revenge. But with it, Mage Tears right now, first pick. Let's see what they go for. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. It might be a sweep because obviously I'm repeating it because Mage Tears, they're a team of experienced players well put together. So let's see.
Yep, and if you remember it, Ray, then the thing is, I think a Hayabusa ban is much better than a Joy ban
Yeah.
when you're playing a Yisenshin actually. But for some reason they ban the Joy. Joy is easily clappable by the Yisenshin, okay? Not on Hayabusa. Not clap a Hayabusa with a Yisenshin. So yeah, that was kind of uncalled for there. And now though, Mage Tears and Netum Tado are force facing each other in the second game, and this time Mage Tears are on the blue side. They have the first pick advantage. Hey, and they ban out the Uranus actually. They're kind of respecting Blinded by Rage here.
I mean, he was annoying, that's for sure. Like he was just disturbing the Zushin mainly. Then he was also bit. I mean, he took the purple buff away once too. So I think they just don't want a guy that can heal so much easily. He was just being a nuisance. So I think they don't want any nuisance in their game. Onto the other side, obviously the CC ban is obviously warranted. They're really going for the Arlot ban. Like I understand 27 is a good explainer, but over Lapu ban, don't think so. I think you could just were way better off banning that Lapu rather than the Arlot. And pick up the come on, bro. Pick up the if they pick up the Arlot, pick up the Phobius. Have people forgotten what hero counters what these days? I don't get it, man. Yes, it's a really good player, but can he direct counter his counter? Not always, right? Because yes, some people win against the Irrital with a Granger, but does this mean always? No. It's a direct counter, and you can obviously have a little bit of advantage, at least somewhere, maybe in the team fight or maybe in the laning phase. That's the whole point of a counter, isn't it? So with it, I do hope that this time the draft can be a little bit better. I do think the last bans were weird. They gave away too many good heroes because they gave away Zushin, they gave away Hayabusa, they gave away Lapu. I do not agree with those. But with it, let's see. Mage Tears right now, first pick coming in. What do you get? No Zushin this time around, so for now she'll be resting. What do you think? First pick, Kalia?
Could be a Kalia actually. Kalia is kind of
Oh no,
good.
Kalia Ben, my bad. It's
Oh yeah,
Baksha.
Kalia is bad. Oh, Baksha is also good. Farsa was also good. Irithel could have been picked up as well. A lot of options were open, but they go for the Baksha instead. Of course,
Raren.
Baksha is actually a very good hero to start the draft with because this is like a three
Flex.
role, yeah, three role flex. EXP, roam, jungle. That's like the huge flex that you can go over any other pick. Actually, I mean, Edith used to be the flex pick hero back
Yeah,
a few metas ago, but yeah,
yeah.
in this patch, it's Baksha who does the flex pick job. Even
Back
the
then it
Gatot
was only did
Kacha,
first pick.
yeah, Edith first pick. That was, and I don't know who started it, but I always saw RRQ doing that the most. They always went
Yeah.
for the Edith.
Edith was nasty. I think she still is, just a few nerfs and how the meta change is like affecting her. But wow, I remember she could literally change the game, man. She's literally, if you hit me 10 times, I'll hit you 100 times kind of hero because once her rage bar is full, wow. With Inspire, boom, whole team is down, man. There is nothing they can do with how much damage that Edith suddenly just pulls out. That is some nasty stuff. I remember actually it was 27 who way back in actually in Nerd 2.0 actually 27 made a whole comeback with an Edith. But yeah, that's been a long while, man, because that is way back in April and stuff. But anyways, with it, Mage Tears looks like they cement their draft. It's a Baxia Rome, Lapu EXP, and Yushinshin in the jungle. They do not go for the land slots, funny enough. Looks like Raden still maybe practicing that lance, or maybe he's just more happy with the Yishinshin. With it, with the draft is done, both of the sides have solid picks. The Kimi again, though. Kimi wasn't playing bad. Wasn't playing that bad. At least this time, no Hayabusa. So let's see if Kimi can do better, since there's not someone who can dash to her face, but there is someone who is, of course, the Lapu still present in the game. So we'll see. Farsa gets banned out. Might. Do you think a Eve will get picked here?
Could be getting picked here actually. Eve is kind of good, but I think against the high mobility lineup that they have right now, Netum Tado, I think Eve would kind of suffer because Lancelot will catch up to him. Even the Gatot Kacha can jump on him as well. So Eve might not be the best option here. So they can go for actually what else? Agura getting
Wow.
banned actually. I don't know.
What?
What is this? I don't know.
Why Kagura ban, bro?
Agura. Oof. Kadita
Kagura
could
ban
have
is crazy. Kagura
Kadita
ban is
makes more sense.
Kagura ban is crazy, bro. Like what? Aether is a girl or what? Man, but genuinely, why a Kagura ban? I would never see you, bro. Kagura ban is like, I think the last time a Kagura got banned in a tournament was most likely like MPL season 2 or 1 when there wasn't any mage or something.
That's like ancient bans.
Yeah, bro. Kagura, I swear to God, Kagura in the ban slot. I think for I am actually surprised the system actually has the resource file for that one because I don't think anybody would have expected a Kagura ban, man. But anyways, with it, Netum Tado, guys, wow, what Mage are you planning? Like, you still have the Kadita, I get it, but wow, they don't actually pick the Mage. They ban the mages and they do not pick the Mage themselves. Wow, these guys are.
Dado, they need they need something. They need help. They need assistance in drafts. Someone can provide them. But yeah, for now, though, they are helpless as they are all alone and playing the game already. And there is no
No
point
coach.
of return right now.
Mage tears, let's see. It's a Kadita or a Eve for sure.
Along
Either
with
of
that,
them. Wow, they actually go with
Pyramids.
Faramis. Okay.
I mean, Bakshia, you should not be scared of a glue coming in on a Bakshia or a Lapu Lapu as well, right? I
Yeah.
mean, glue is, I mean, it's not worth to dedicate an entire role just because of
Yeah,
another role,
I
you know.
agree. I
You
agree.
should think about the entire team comp, but they
Yeah.
are very narrow minded right now, just going in for the glue.
Wow. What the hell is going on? What
I
is
don't know.
this? I have no idea how to execute this lineup. I don't know what's going in their head. You know that meme? Like, do you ever wonder what's happening inside their head? Yeah, I'm going through that right now. But yeah, I agree actually,
Yeah.
Fredo. Like, back then it was an era when glue was a nuisance and you had to pick the Vexana or Faramis to counter him or else he'll dominate the game. But right now I think he can be bursted. It's very fairly easy to burst him down, especially when you have a Harith, you know. So I think you don't exactly need a Faramis, but maybe he's just feeling a chill, like he doesn't want to play Eve and get, bursted by the Lancelot or Kadita either. He's just like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And with it, we're gonna be seeing, of course, all of them go into the Land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. Mage Tears from Silong College with 1 pointer might make it a clean sweep right now. Netum Tado from Assam Engineering College. Let's see what they have in store for us. And it's casting this myself, Ray, and I'm joined by Fredo, and we're both a little bit wary of the draft that Netum Tado is pulling up, but at the same time, wow, almost.
Oh my god, I do not know what to expect, but it is going to be entertaining for sure. Of course, if both the teams play at their best. But now, we cannot really judge anything yet, as it is going to be about those early game rotations, early game invades. And right now, on both sides, none of them seem to be doing anything for now. So yeah, Haitatsu though is doing a pretty decent job at just troubling this Gatot Kacha by hitting them with his draw. You call that, what do you call, dart boards?
Yeah, technically, I guess. I just call it. Yeah, it is actually called dart boats, I guess. You can just call it that. But did you realize if I'm not wrong, the Gotot is the one who like played the Kimi last game. I think they swapped. But oh wow, perverted goblin.
Midlane! I don't know how many times I had to say that, but there was so much going on in the mid lane, man. Oh. Like 2v2, but they were doing a lot of stuff. But now though, okay, Swiss. Oh. He blinded by rage. I hope he's not blind, you know. I hope he's not too blind to just not see that there are 3 people standing in front of him.
Yeah. But okay, let's see. The trouble comes up. Lancelot wants to go for a steal. Look at that. Hey, Yushin, what? Wow.
Oh. The Lancelot misses on the retreat. Haitatsu is chasing down the Lancelot into the back lines. Can he take that Lancelot down? Let's see. Yes, he takes down the Lancelot. And now the glue is on to Raren. Raren, can he survive? Yes, he does. Now the glue is in trouble. He does try to survive as much as he can, but how long will he be able to survive? Doesn't seem like too long. And oh, Faramis with that burst just takes him down. Okay, Netherrealm being used here. Don't know for what. But Haitatsu, they go in for one more. And it will be the Gatot Kacha down this time. What is that Gatot Kacha's name?
I have no idea, man. I honestly, that's I think a Chinese with like Chinese letter, then To, then Rai. It's a very weird name, man. Like, come on, bro. If you wanna be known, at least choose a name that can be read. Like, what is opponent supposed? Like, you don't even know you. They'll just call you Gatot. Your identity does not matter if it can't be read, man. Come on. Anyways.
Exactly.
At least make it simple.
Now, Haitatsu taking a few blows because he's looking for initiation. Kimi comes in. Ketot Kacha coming in with the AOG as well. He's surrounded by 4 members. There comes the Sonic Blast from Kimi as well. Not enough yet though, but they still take down the Ketot. And finally, let me take a look at his name properly once. Itorio or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something most likely along those lines. Mid lane Glue is just suffering a little bit. That Faramis is obviously countering him, dishing some damage. But anyways, you know, that dartboard, actually it is easily, obviously in general term, dartboard. Nobody actually calls it. But if you want a specific term, the wooden one, it's called bristleboard apparently. And there's also electric ones, but bristleboard is the traditional term if you want to get very traditional.
Wow.
But if you want to go like very OG,
Yeah.
you can actually use the French word, which is butt. You can call it a butt.
Wow. That's too much actually. Too much French. Too much French for today. Actually, okay, look at Hitorio, he's getting pulled up once again. Okay, they come in onto the Lancelot. Lancelot gets taken down. Blue might be down next. But Blue actually attaches onto Swimmers. Swimmers is taking him away though. And now, blinded by rage, could be in some trouble. AOG to go out of the situation. Now they're going in for this blue buff. And they should be going for this blue buff. That seems like there is a call of, oh, actually, Haitatsu can take it all by himself. Can he do that? Yes, he does. Oh my god, Kimi not able to save. Oh, bottom side though. Tower dive to just kill that Glue. Just burst it down.
Bro,
And now,
they have
Oh my
vendetta
God.
against that guy that played Uranus, man. All that to
3-man
kill.
gang.
But oh, top lane.
Oh,
Glue! Oh, not Glue, sorry. Harriet.
Uh-oh.
What am I saying? Hey, hey,
oh,
hey, hey,
wow.
hey, hey,
He
hey!
flickers into the traction pulse. Wow, almost. Uh-oh. Haitatsu to the rescue. Haitatsu ambulance has arrived. Haitatsu with the revitalize. Haitatsu just going in and everything that he can do. But he does not do enough because he's a tank and he cannot do enough. But yeah, that is it. But
That
that
is
was a close
such a-
one. Close 1v1
Hey.
once again. Okay.
Hey, hey,
Yes,
hey,
sir.
hey, hey. Oh. Lucky. On time cooldown. But killing spree for Raden. Man, these custom notifications, I don't even recognize half of them. Like, I think maybe that's the hero skin because I see the flames, you know? Maybe. Because there's the... Yeah, I think it's the hero skin one, man. And with it, wow, Lapu. Straight up ultimate on the mid lane. Crazy.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
He just wants to shoo away the Kimi. Shoo, little girl. You don't have to be coming when I raise that sword.
Big sword on top of you, right?
Yeah. Or maybe you want me to come on here. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit too much. But yeah, whatever that may be, guys. I know. You know, these days internet has spoiled us.
I mean, look at
But
Kimi's name, bro.
What's Kimi's name? Pervert Goblin. Wow. Okay. Well, who was I even kidding? Okay, he deserves to be talked to like that. But whatever it may be, right now, Glue is in trouble once again. Pyramids burst. Oh, he just goes out of it. But why does the Pyramids keep popping off that ultimate so frequently? I don't know.
I mean, there's literally no use, so he just like, yeah, let me just spam it whenever it's there, because they're not getting bursted out. Most of the members are still alive. The only deaths are who died actually. It's only Faramis actually one death. The scoreboard is a little bit glitchy, but yeah, only one death into the hands of course, Mage Tears. And this 9 to 5 just reminds me of jobs, you know, 9 to 5. But anyways,
Itatsu is guarding the Mage Tears map area. Now they want to go in for this tower dive or something. Oh no, Swimmers just goes out of the way. Sparrow as well. Nothing much yet. They can wait for this next Lord. All they have to do right now is just hold on. They do not want to throw this game after such a significant lead that they have now. But okay, the fight comes in. Haitatsu is in trouble, it seems. Damage in place here. Does use the revitalize to get away as well. Lunox being forced out of the brilliance already. Look at Lapu, he jumps in with the bravest fighter as well. It will be only the Kiwi will be getting taken down in the entire fight though. And now they can go for this tier 2.
yeah, they're gonna go for that one. And with it, it's 10 to 1 actually, because there's only one death and that's only the Faramis. And with it, oh, AOG popped in though. Getting taunted. Ishinshin comes in.
Can happen here. Oh my god, Yisun Shin! It will be actually
Here we go.
Swimmers getting taken down. Yisun Shin comes in with a kill, the revenge kill. And now they can go for the Lord, but the Lord, oh my god, why is the Lord taking so long to come?
I
We
think
took the
because they
turtle too
took
late, I
the
think.
turtle very late. Yeah, they took it very late. Like it's 9-minute lords, man. Crazy. It's a very late lord.
They probably
You-
took the turtle at exactly 8 minutes or something.
yeah. Maybe the last second they took it before it disappeared. I don't know why. They can end the game really fast. I don't know why they delayed it, but yeah, 9 minutes lord. So the next one will come on like 13 minutes or something. Damn, bro, it's gonna be really extended game if they don't end it, unless they just won this first lord and end it maybe because the top lane doesn't have the blessing anymore, so they can go through the top lane unless the lord decides to go through the mid lane because of course when there's all the inhibitors like exposed like that. Wow, Haitatsu took it crazy. Anyways, I think it will come down from the mid lane, but maybe they can shred it if they can go in. They do have the resources, they have the ultimates and everything. Swimmers this time, no kills, crazy.
What is it?
What happened? Your voice is very low, Fredo. Like you're talking from a very far.
It's better now.
Yeah, better.
Okay. King, yeah. Oh, Lancelot just trying to. Nah, that was a nice traction pulse. Doesn't catch anyone though. Swimmers can go in for a 4v5 if he wants. You'll get bursted down. That's
Where
five
is
men on
Promise
you.
when you need him?
Yes, exactly. Where is Farmis when you need him? Aether not doing a good job here with that ultimate. Popping it out at the wrong time. Swimmer should probably be angry at him right now for not popping off that ultimate at the right time. And now though, Netum Tado, they have to defend the base.
Let's see. Lot of damage and poke coming in. Lord actually in favor of them. It going to the top lane. They can go inside the base now because that doesn't have any blessing. Yeah, they will break it. Let's see what they can do. Inhibitor down.
They end it here?
Can they end
can
it?
go for it.
AOG?
They can go for it all, but there is not enough as there are 5 members and their
Wow!
enemies.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a nice one. Netherrealm comes in though. That's a clutch Netherrealm right there. But it will not be enough. Raran will get taken down. King even will fall as well. Aether will take him down, it seems. Or it will be Sparrow. Sparrow with the double kill. Sparrow can go in for Maniac here right now. But the Zaman Force just runs out way too early on. That's still a lot of damage being done here. And Glue might fall. Yes, he does. Swimmers takes him down. Ching Shin comes in, enough to deal the damage. But is it enough to clear the minions? Yes, it is. That's 2 members. But they do not have enough minions to end the base.
That was a good engage. If it, funny enough, this is the time that Faramis came in clutch because if it didn't happen, there would be 3 down there. Because Traction Pulse, AOG, Lunox, Ruby DD combo, everything came on like on time there, and so yeah, I think maybe Ether, you were looking ahead, not caring about swimmers and caring about rest. That sounds wrong. But anyways, Radan with the Blade of Despair. This time he prioritized it on third item. I saw MDL I think or MPL. What's happening right now? I forgot. But whichever tournament is happening in South Asia, I saw the Yushinshin. They also are taking the Blade of Despair second item, man. Like Hunter Strike and Blade of Despair. Boom. Like straight up full burst. We'll have to try that one and see how much better it is. Yeah, they're doing that. I forgot who was it. I think it was Team Indo. But yeah, anyways.
Here. Lancelot bursted down. Wow, that was a nice stun from the Lapu Lapu. And now the people can be falling off one by one. Damn, that's a lot of utility being used here. Okay, they survive, and they do not really need to use that Netherrealm, but yeah, that was just for protection, I guess. Prevention is better than cure. Right now, though, the base is wide open. They do not have enough minions, they can go for the Lord.
Just clear out the Lord. Let me just check which match was it. I watched it at 3 p.m. So whoever match was at 3 p.m. was the team that was playing it. Let me quickly see. ML Esports. But yeah, anyways, Lord gonna be secured 15-4. Netum Tado from AEC, Assam Engineering College, still gonna be suffering for a little bit longer. They might face their inevitable end. But wow, Haitatsu all alone?
Can be in trouble here. Haitatsu survives though, but now it will be Hitoru will be in trouble. Pervert Goblin gets taken down as well. Everyone is down. They do not have minions though. Lord coming in could be ending right away. But they have to lock down the base for that. Can they do that? The Lord already marching down into the mid lane. They take down, blinded by Rage. Now only King Yevon and Impedo is left. And Impedo will fall Eve will fall, everyone will fall, and they'll take down the base. It's a straight win here.
Yep, a clean sweep secured for, of course, Team Mage Tears from Shillong College, as they're going to be moving ahead to round 4 and getting prepared to face the other teams. Of course, I do think with round 4 coming in, we're most likely going to be seeing people that we already have seen, teams that are well known, because we're shedding to, of course, top 32, right? And it's where I think the competition will get even stronger. This match, though, it was just like I predicted, was a clean sweep, because of course Netum Tado, even though the draft was a little bit sus, there was good, attempt for them. But the other side of team, Sparrow being Brendan, Haitatsu, and Swimmers and Raran, these players have been playing in tournament for almost a year now, and their experience far precedes, of course, because the experience really matters in a tournament, and because of that, they're going to be getting the win pretty much easier. And with it, we're done with the first best of 3 series, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the result is on front of you. Aether will get that MVP, but without, of course, I'll just, of course, announce it. Those spins are not ready yet. The wheel is not spinned, but make sure you stay tuned. Of course, we will do the giveaway, so make sure you stick around till the end of the stream. You'll have to anyways, because if you do get selected, you have to stick around to claim it. So don't go anywhere. Keep watching. National College Cup brought to you by Battleknights India, and we're going to be back with the second best of 3 series. So don't go anywhere, and we're going to be back.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the NCC National College Cup, of course, brought to you by or presented to you by the Battleknights India. And this is also, with the production partner being IGC, Indian Gaming Corp. And what a great day to start. We already had a Bo3 being played, 2-0 clean sweep coming in, but the next match won't wait for us here, Ash. And look at that, we are already into the game. No time for breaking down the draft or anything, but we'll land into the game. This is really quick, right? That's the speed of lightning coming in from us. But again, taking the look at the map right now, we can see, right, it's between Lafu Kabi versus Royal Manipur. And oh, look at the mid lane. Zozo in a bit tight spot here. Okay.
Lafu Kabi. Just you in here, and there you go. There is a bit poking coming out from the side of Team Lafu Kabi, but right now the position is kind of a little bit bad for that.
Whoa.
He might be taken out. Oh, he finds his way for a safer zone. But I see a Zilong jungler. Are you sure about it?
Okay. Actually, really interesting. I didn't really expect that, right? It's a long jungle. We don't get to see that every day. But again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shin Ryu, and I'm going to be the caster for this game. And I'm joined by Mr. Ash TZ, who will cast this game alongside me. So we didn't get to do much of the introduction, of course, but we'll get back to that first. The match takes the what the heck, man? The priority, of course. But whoa! 69, Mr. 69 just get bursted down with the hands of Hayabusa and Lunox. Not Lunox was not there actually. The Hylos and Hayabusa, right? That's a lot of burst, man, coming in just a few minutes into the game. But again, 4 vs 1v1 for the total.
And Brusco took the kill there, but right now Zilong coming in. Retreat comes up for the Hayabusa. Brave Spider just got all. Oh no, it's not a Brave Spider.
Okay.
It's Infernal Pursuit coming in.
Okay, Zozo.
Connecting. Oh my goodness. No. Lunox being taken out there. What a way, man. And now they will be taking out the Kalia as well as the Arlord. Going with the dive. 2-man down. 3-0. I saw that it's a curtain call, but then I saw no, it's the Lunox effect of Dark Cult.
You know what? I see something really interesting. I hope you do so. You do too, because if I remember correctly, if my memory serves me right, Ashbourne was the jungler for Lafu Kabi, right? But this game, it is not him. He's actually playing the EXP lane out here instead. Oh wait, what lane? A feather red strike coming in, dropping down onto Zoza, but he's able to get out with the help of the brilliance, of course. But hey, Ashbourne is actually playing the EXP, and they have a new jungler that is Yatoro. Oh yeah, Yatoro it is actually, but. A bit of a change in the lineup, right? I see some new faces too, so really interesting coming in for the side of Lafu Kabi, of course.
Biju Hunter was about to take him down there, but doesn't got a chance, and that was a good rotation. Just clear up the lanes, cut it out, and give some damage to the Phobius, and now you're giving a rotation out of the mid. And out of the bot side, there is a potential gank coming up. Kalea is just looking for a perfect execution there. They will not be finding here. And Lafu Kabi is actually having a good draft here, Shinju. They're having the 1-1 in the goal lane. And it's Irithel who is competing against that 1-1. And you know what? 1-1 is gonna bust him out. And in the meantime, off-cam scene, we just saw our kills being concluded by that Arlot there. Right now, Feather Strike comes in from the bush. Hylos here for the save. But nothing more will happening here. But this river spawn, that means it's the time for the neutral objective. Along with the engage, they're at the mid. We can see a fight coming in. When the burst comes in, oh my goodness, unlock fight kill Ashbourne with a killing spree there. Now they need to go back. Biju and Momo as well. So it's a free turtle for the side of Lafu Kabi. I feel like it's
absolutely. Okay, Feather Airstrike coming in, but okay, another skirmish out here, a lot of damage.
Okay, Hayabusa finds a kill on the first out there, and now the glorious path will pop up. Infernal Pursuit coming in. Biju don't want to go back. Kalea engages. Biju got out from the map as well. It's a heavy crossbow comes in, but the crossbow tank double will be secured onto the Kalea. Can it be a triple? Let's see. My goodness, lot inside the tier. Oh my goodness, he got a lot of damage from the tier there. Zilong with that wildcard entry will be taking out the Lunox and will be going back with the sliver of HP.
You know what, honestly, Ash, I don't think so. The Zilong early game is the best hero to go with, right? He does not shine so much in the early game, and even for this neutral objective, most of the time he has to give it up. He cannot actually go in and just, contest or take a long fight because he's pretty squishy, and if he gets caught up, he will get bursted down, and that might be a really big problem. Oh wait, what? The Feather Airstrike comes out of nowhere onto Kel, but he will be able to dash out of there. But the Feather Airstrike really being used aggressively every time we look at it. But mid lane, okay, there goes a fight. One more.
Oh my goodness, two people. Zilong fights a kill out of the Lunox right now. Team Royal Manipur about to show their comeback in this game. They got 2 kills. Out of those 2 fights, I think it's Zilong, the Momo boy, who's getting those kills out from the hand of Lafu Kabi right now. Infernal Pursuit. Biju Hunter is going for the engage from behind. We can see
Ashbourne
flash! Feather Airstrike comes in. Mega kill will be secured there. Hayabusa going in. Come out as well, but a lot. Literally goes deep there inside the tier and will be taken out. Wow.
Igris, yeah. Yes, sir, and that's a big shutdown too, right? He had 4, 0, and 3 KDA, and okay, Momo wants to push his top lane. Here comes Hayabusa with a quad shadow as well as the Ogi shadow kill, but it actually gets distributed to the jungle creep, and he will not find the damage, and the turret too. Oh my goodness, Ash, he should have just defended that, but okay, they find a trade good enough, right? Bot lane first tier down for the top lane, and I think that's a pretty good cross map play coming in from both the sides. Lafu Kabi is still a little bit slightly lead in terms of gold, of course. It's almost of 2k at this point, and they're really taking advantage of the... Okay, wait a minute, Ashbourne?
Yeah, Ashbourne going inside there will be taken out as well. It's the Igris. Igris will be taken down by Zozo, and there you go. Wait. There will be Momo taking out a double onto him as well. Team Royal Manipur having a search trap, but trying their best to cope up with the Lafu Kabi's meta draft right now. In between, we can see that Biju Hunter is going against a 1v1 with Brusco in the mid. Infernal Pursuit coming in. A lot of damage out of the Brusco. Brusco will be coming back as well. Okay, this Brusco thing is letting me feel like I'm casting a MPL game.
Okay, wait, watch it.
The kill comes in. There you go. It's the lane out of the Forza. Oh my goodness. Infernal Pursuit. 2 people revitalizing popped up.
Wait. Whoa.
bullet drop entry out the Zilong.
Okay. Tsunami slam.
Managed to take down him. There you go. The ult's coming, but a lot of damage. He goes back.
Whoa.
Zozo. But there you go. And Chris taking down Zozo with the heavy crossbow. My goodness, storm is happening. He finds the circle. Now he goes in. And Ashborn needs to go back at this moment. Team Lafu Kabi is struggling right now against Royal Manipur Sastra.
Wait.
Going with the fly. Feather Airstrike comes in. Inside the tier. A lot of fight going in. Kalea goes back. What Shadow? With the Wookiee Shadow kill comes in. They find the kill on the course. There, what a way. A lot of fights. A lot of turning events. And you can say Royal Manipur actually equalized the goal and the micro and the macro gap they were having.
Absolutely pointed out that right. That was a really long engage coming in from both the sides. Neither of them wanted to give it up, and because of that, both the sides got a trade. But I would say Royal Manipur, they definitely walked out with a better one. They actually not only equalized the goal. Right now they're in the lead, but again the positioning coming in. Kalea wants to go in. The final slash is still there for Ashborn, but he does not want to commit for it yet. But so is the Tsunami Slam. So they want to just wait it out. But 4 members are still there from the side of Lafu Kabi, and so from the side of Royal Manipur. They're really trying to play it slow at this point because the last skirmish really used up a lot of resources, and they do not want to just go for this futile engages where they're not getting too much, because Royal Manipur, they are pushing, right? Momo, he's on a 5-0-1 and he just wants to push. He wants to get the objective, but Brusco actually gets spotted. Okay, Biju Hunter, he goes for the Infernal Pursuit, the knock up too, but no follow up from that. But look at the position coming in from Momo. Okay, you want to go for a flank here?
Okay, my goodness, it's the monster coming out by Momo right now. Can you believe this? A Zilong jungler. Last time I seen it was I was randomly checking out the YouTube. I found Inuyasha, one of the greatest Zilong player. And then I saw the Zilong jungler. And right now I'm seeing it in the tournament. Oh my goodness, this Zilong is the... Okay, it was Bizu Hunter going inside, taking out the tier.
That was funny.
From the mid. Actually funny. He was so desperate to take it out first.
But look at Momo.
Yeah, Momo with the pushing as well as the late game entry.
Okay.
There you go. Feather Airstrike comes in. Infernal Pursuit. My goodness. Glorious Pathway popped up. They need to go back at this point. Even though this wire draft is working for them, I can't believe this. Team Lafu Kabi, one of the experienced team from Assam, is having a trouble there. I mean, Manipur is having a trouble there at this point.
Yeah, man. They are a mixed bunch of folks out there. It was previously from Assam, one of the top teams from Assam, winning all this college cups and all this, different tournaments that used to happen. But now they have a really mixed of players, some of the really recognizable face, like Zozo himself, of course. But you are right about this too. Yeah, man, the mid, how he says, like, direct mid cap. So he's that guy, right? But again, this time the Farsa is not really having good time. I will give it to you, right? He's doing really great in the mid, but I think right now the problem is this long, right? He's just comes in for the cleanup along with Igris. Every time there's not too much response from Lafu Kabi, and the Lord is marching from the top lane. The Holy Defense is still up from the inhibitor, but look at the bot lane though. Momo, will he be okay?
Okay, he'll be shut down at last. They finds a way this time onto the Momo, but tier 2 falling down from the mid. Opening for take out the Holy Blessings there, and there you go. I mean, right now, Kill is kind of defending the Lord there, and now Hayabusa, oh my goodness, he's going so deep there. They went for him. A flicker bot twist just backed him up. Not a good thing. Feather Airstrike comes in. There you go. Brusco right now engaging onto 69.
No.
In the meantime, we're gonna see Bizu Hunter is engaging. 4-man coming in. Quad Shadow with the Wookiee Shadow kill comes in.
Oh, Ashborn!
Bizu Hunter finds the kill on the Hayabusa. My goodness.
Whoa. Crossbow!
Bizu finds out here as well as double onto the Igris. Zozo as well got a kill there, Sinru. But it's like, I mean, retaliation, experience being shown out here. Even though you're having a one-trick draft, but this is how they know how to tackle it out.
I mean, who do you keep your eyes on? It's like every time somebody goes in with the play and they make it work. Both the teams, they're getting, one fight or the other. And somehow or the other, neither of the team is actually being able to get too much of the advantage. But right now, it seems like Lafu Kabi do want to push the mid lane. Farsa is definitely there. Does have, actually not have the Feather Airstrike. So he cannot clean the waves up. So that will be a free first tier taken down. And with that...
Top.
Okay, top lane.
Other way, Zilong with running there, but will be taken out by... Oh no, it was not Igris. It was actually Kill taking him down. I mean, this is what heroes never
Mm.
fade.
He actually faded away, man. Believe me or not, this was really different. But I would love to take a look at the items, right? Because Momo is dealing a lot of damage, right? I think he definitely has his core items because anytime he goes in, he instantly melts them down. He does not have the inspire, so he's dealing pure raw damage with those items, of course, and those attack speed too. And at this point, I just saw Zozo picking up the divine gleaves, so he's gonna deal even more damage with the penetration that is available. But bot lane, you can see Kel wants to go in for the push, and there is speeding from Brusco is giving the vision, but here comes Amujao. He wants to go in though.
Okay, glorious pathway
Oh.
popped up there. Heavy
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Kalaya with the engage. Ogi Shadow Kill connected on 69. 69
No!
Kalaya as well. Ashborn onto Igris. Will be finding a kill there. Tier 2 falls down from the bot. Team Lafu Kabi is online. They are coming back into the scene. They're going inside the inhibitor of the bot. They will be finding it as well. Momo was about to push it down on the mid side, but right now we're
Biju.
having a trouble there. Bizu Hunter taken down. There you
No!
go. Momo comes
Oh!
in and we're going
One
out
cannon
as well.
minion.
Knocking down the base. Team Lafu Kabi managed to pull it out. Even though there was a lot of skirmish from Team Royal Manipur, still Lafu Kabi managed to take on the button. What a game it was. Congratulations, Lafu
Absolutely
Kabi.
insane.
For one. Shinryu, before we goes to the second draft, are we gonna see a
Mhm.
long ban?
Oh man, I was absolutely flabbergasted the way the game was played. That one engage on the bot lane, you know what, before he used the tsunami slam, the weakness was already proc. So what he did was like he just brought the Kel, the 1-1 towards their own death because he saw the crossbow of tank activated, and it completely wiped out the rest of the members. And I would say that was a kind of a bad engage coming in, but Momo was definitely doing great, right? But him not being in the team fight, there was nobody to clean it up. You can see the look at the items. He went for the crit build, of course, along with a little bit of speed, and he has a lot of farm too compared to the opponent team. But just that one engage on the bot lane completely changed the tide. They had the waves, they completely push it in, clear it out. But the mid gap here definitely being there. You can see, right? Goal for silver, 4.6 for 7.1. Farsa not really being too much active because he was constantly marked with the help of Ashborn, who this time changed his role towards the EXP and got the MVP too, man. I think he definitely was the performer of the day out there. Those final
Of
slash was
course,
something.
it was.
Mhm.
And right now we'll be heading into the second game of this BO3 series between Team
Mhm.
Lafu Kabi versus Royal Manipur. And there is a chance that we're gonna see a Zilong ban for the Momo. Momo is actually a good one trick Zilong. He was about to pull the game for the side of Royal Manipur. And believe me or not, it was against Lafu Kabi right now in the elite
Mhm.
leaderboard. But there was a time when they were representing the team in the mythic leaderboard as well. So against an experienced team like this, you cannot pull a one trick draft. They can actually go through you. And did you saw that what happened from when the game where the game changed for Lafu Kabi? If you see it properly, they just went out and
Mhm.
targeted Momo for 2 times. I mean, they know that
Yeah.
Momo is actually not only contributing in the team fight in a late phase, but also he was contributing in pushing. So they just
Yes.
actually track him down. I mean, his push was actually so track. I mean, it was so easy to track down there. He
It
was
was
first going
obvious.
on the
Yeah.
top, then in the
Mhm.
second time he will go into the bot. So they just track it down. They went to the bot, take him down, then again onto the top, and he just ambush and take down Zozo. Then I mean, we saw that Kale just come in and managed to take him down as well. So this is how I mean, you cannot fool around experienced team like Lafukabi. They have Zozo as the IGL as well. So this is how
Yes,
I mean
sir.
you should make sure that you should have a good draft against this type of teams. But let's see what will happen in the second game. This is a BO3 series. You have three
Mhm.
chances. The first one gone. So right now two chances are there. But if you want the third chance to get prevail for you, you need to pull out the second chance. That is the second set because this will be a do or die for your team.
Absolutely. I believe the macro decision in the last team fight was not really proper because they did not have a full five lineup. I mean, full five people available at the fight, right? Momo was in the mid lane, Biju Hunter was somewhere away, so there was nobody to lock the 1-1 down, or even the dashing heroes like the Arlord, like the Hayabusa, right? They all got the free time to hit them, and that kind of make the fight really unbalanced in a way that they do not have any way to counter or shut them down. And the moment the crossbow of tank activated, it just got wiped out for sure. And I would say in a way, if you see the fight, I think it was just that macro decision at the very end kind of costed them the game. But however, Royal Manipur did a absolutely phenomenal job, because that game was really back and forth. It was not one-sided at all, right? It was not like a direct stomp or a direct, domination coming in, of course. But one thing I kind of feel you're right is like the Zilong ban can come through, but so far it has not. So I feel they have actually tracked down or cracked down how to counter the Zilong. Like you mentioned, you can predict where he's going or how he'll maneuver around the map, where his rotation is going to be. And if somebody can bait him, especially like a person like Zozo who has a light ult, and anytime the Zilong comes in, he can just kind of immune it, they can punish him, right? Because the Zilong is pretty squishy, which I already mentioned in the beginning. And that what happened, twice getting taken down. And that kind of, if you take a look at it, he was kind of hesitant to go in really aggressive afterwards. That he was like double, even it was like rethinking whether I should engage, whether I should just wait for it. And that hesitation kind of was pretty much prevalent in the last team fight. And at this point, we are taking a look at the not the items, but the draft here composition coming in. The first pick from the side of Royal Manipur is going to be the U song, and
Okay.
I like the U song. They banned the Selena. Direct mid gap is not going to get that hero, but oh my god, they get two amazing heroes, man. Really strong into the meta, and I think this is something even a good friend of mine said in a in a particular tournament, that Ash told me that anytime he sees a YSS, he gets excited because this is the only double S tier jungler in the current meta. He's really fast and stuff like that. So it kind of reminded me of that. I think it was a day before or something. I just I came across this thing. So
Right
just
now it is counterable. I mean, there are a lot of heroes who can
Mhm,
counter the Shoshin after the nerfs. He got
mhm.
a little bit, lower damage in the late game as well. So you can go with Amon, and you can also pull out Lancelot for him, Hayabusa, and also if you are good with the Eastern, the Suyu, then you can actually counter him with the Suyu as well. A lot of counters are there for Ishan Chin. Even a Martis in the early game can counter him down. So I'll not prefer a
Mm, you
Ishan
know,
Chin. Otherwise,
I want
you're
to,
right.
I want, I want to add something to that. I think nowadays I've seen a lot of people picking the Armin against the YSS actually, which actually works because he cannot basic hit, right? Then Armin has insane burst too.
Of course, of course.
hmm
And the thing
So,
is,
mhm.
Shinryu, do you feel like anything weird we're gonna see from Royal Manipur this time? We saw a Zilong jungler. Are we gonna see a Nana coming into the mid?
We can never count them out, man. We can never count them out. But once again, Ashbourne will go for his signature pick for the EXP lane. I would say like that might be a signature pick because he was too good, right? He's too good with the dashing heroes, and he's one of those players who got a savage with the Lancelot. Trust me, like that was amazing to watch. So I feel he really likes those fast or high mechanic heroes, and he's really good with those too. So this hero is kind of really comfortable for him to go with. So I was hoping that they would ban this particular hero, but they did not, and they left it open. However, the Moscow along with the Carmilla and the two song looks good so far. It looks really good. But what I feel is that they need some kind of AOE damage, like a huge AOE damage, which can instantly burst down once the members are used with them, linked with the Curse of Blood, of course. But so
Yeah.
far, it's not being there. And if you take a look at the second banning phase, the junglers are being taken off with that. Already, I think three junglers, if you take the Baxi as a jungler, being banned away. So I think we might see one more, maybe something which can mark the backline or something, and that can be a problem. But no, it's a Kimi ban. Really interesting choice.
Yep. And I don't know why they're banning these junglers out because we saw a Zilong jungler from them. I will not get surprised if they will pull out Thamuz or maybe something else into the jungle. Popol Koopa jungle. It also
Whoa,
works.
too much.
This
Mhm,
works in the rank game, so they might go for that
mhm.
now. But there you go. It's a Kimi ban,
Mm,
but from this side, it will be Kadita. A lot
This
of
opens
jungle
up a parsa.
mid-lane ban. Yep. And mid
Mhm.
gap, direct mid gap. What he's
Oh, whoa,
prepared.
whoa.
Ooh, Kagura. I mean, he
This
got
is a
a
very
pull in the
I'm not only white hero pool. This is something we have been witnessing very recently. The insane, like with the Kalea, you need something with an insane burst, right? And Kagura is one of those heroes which has an insane burst, and not only that, she can actually go for the AOE damage too. Because if you can catch multiple members right? You can instantly burst them all. If not burst, at least you can just make them low enough for rest of the teammates to clear them out, right? You just go for the shutdown or clean up the fights. But what even surprises me, not surprises me, what even makes me happy about this pick is that she does not necessarily need to go for the purify for the mid lane. She has an inbuilt, immunity, right, with the second skill, which is really good again. But they're really going for a safer choice here. No more Zilong jungle, man. I think they disappointed you a little bit. They're going for the Lucas here.
Yep, and there is a Granger coming in. My goodness.
Uh,
Zatian, Lucas, Carmela. Okay, they're having a good draft this time. Royal Manipur is actually pretty
mhm,
serious about this game. A Zatian would be actually a good pick against the Ishanshin. I mean, both of them are right now having a map hacker, and Zatian is actually intolerable in the mid lane phase. I mean, her
mhm,
stuns and her utility is actually a big threat, a problem to me as well. I always ban this hero. I mean, whenever I play with my friends, I ban this hero in the mid lane. I feel like whenever it comes, I feel like no, bro, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I mean, it's a new hero, so she hasn't got a nerf yet. Obviously, she's so
mhm,
annoying. But let's see how the. I mean, you know what? Whatever it is, the draft may be. We say that the draft contains a lot of winning person and all, but in the end, execution do matters. We have seen a Zilong jungler pulling out the game for himself. So still, I mean, if they execute it properly, right now, here we are into the land of Dawn for the game number 2 of this Bo3 series against Lafu Kabi versus Team Royal Manipur. And there you go, guys. Junglers are taking up their
yes.
action.
Wow, 4 man out there. That is a lot of help he's getting for sure. But again, like Ash mentioned, guys, you're watching the game number 2 between Royal Manipur taking on against Lafu Kabi. Lafu Kabi, they have the match point in their pocket. This is pretty much a game point for them. If they win, they are getting this best of 3 series onto their own hands. However, Royal Manipur, they need to go for a comeback. And for those who have just joined in, welcome to the NCC, the National College Cup, brought to you by, of course, Battleknights India, and this is with production partner being the IGC Indian Gaming Corp. But once again, a lot of movements coming down to the bottle, and you can see they're trying to deny some kind of jungle creeps to this Lucas, of course, and he's not level 4 yet, and that might be a problem for sure, right? Because the YSS has an insane jungle clear, and he's known for his fast jungle clear, and if you do not catch up with him in terms of EXP, you're gonna really trail behind here, right, Ash?
Of course, of course. And in between, we can see that a little bit of gank may be happening on the Carmela at this moment. She's hiding in there, but will be zoning out soon by Brusco. Oh my goodness, he gave a lot of damage to the Brusco as well. That's the magic, I mean, damage coming out of Brusco at this point. And resources got used. The reason, obviously. Right now, onto the bot side. Granger not aware of Lucas inside the bush. There
Okay.
you go. Retreat popped off onto a gold crab. Just turn onto. Oh my goodness,
Okay.
they're going. There will be
Oh,
maybe
kill.
getting the first blood. Yep. They will be getting a first blood, but at what cost? Cost of the turtle?
I mean, shutting down the goal laner is definitely important. However, giving up the turtle, not the best choice. But what can you do when you're trailing behind in terms of level? He's not yet at level 4 if you take a look at it. He might just got the level 4, whereas the YSS is going to be level 5, and that's a lot of lead onto the jungler, as well as this will also lead to the problem with the YSS is that you do not want him to snowball your composition, right? You want him to just scale as slowly as possible, so constantly for those invades. But wait, mid lane?
Okay, direct mid gap just got happened there. Carabella falls down in the hand of Zozo. It's a first kill for Lafu Kabi, and their notebook has already started with the turtle being secured by them. Now onto the goal side, Zozo, after giving a beautiful kill in the mid, he's going into the bot to give another engage there, but Moscow, aware of it, managed to escape back. But now,
Yeah. Okay. Kel is good. He's not getting ganked on. But there could have been a potential gank. But we see this trend a lot from the side of Royal Manipur, as more like from Lafu Kabi actually. They really want to gank as a 4 or 5 members, which kind of puts other people in problem, right? Because there are too many to handle. You do not get the way to get out. If you just have a flicker and there's nobody to support you, you pretty much are dead. But the problem is only the burst. Oh, flicker play?
Flicker play, Tsunami Slam, Carmela falls down the hand of
Okay,
Ishanshin. Right now
Rushmore.
going in, maybe getting a double there. Zozo with the umbrella. will be taking out the Luke.
Whoa, whoa.
Luke falls down now in the mid. I mean, Ashborn went for an engage there, but we're not finding anything. Gold being shut down at this point. Fully connected. He goes in, but no
Igris?
damage on the Stranger. But now he is in a very bad position. Will be taken out easily by Zozo. Killing spree 3 on 2 Zozo. This is a very bad news, guys. Just giving kills to the mid laner. And the aggression in the late or mid phase will be really troublesome for you all.
Yeah, man, and the problem is, in all the kills that are on the board, Yatoro has definitely full 100% participation. Okay, Biju Hunter want to zone him out so his team can take the turtle, but is that the right decision? I don't think so. Nah, man. He gets taken down, but the turtle is up 50-50.
Okay, unless the base come in there as well as the utility coming in back. No, unless the base. I thought he just went for the ultimate there.
Okay.
Tsunami Slam comes in. Oh my goodness, 18 falls down with the dive coming in by Ashborn right now. Beast is here, giving a lot of damage as well, but we're taken down by Kill. The revenge has been taken down. The revenge for getting the first blood onto Kill now being settled by him there. And you know what? I mean, when they went for Kill for the second engage, they thought that he got the flicker. But no, he doesn't have that thing. I mean, this is the way I'll say that in the last, I mean, after the game.
Okay, but really interesting decision making coming in from the side of team Lafu Kabi, not Lafu Kabi, Royal Manipur actually to go and contest for it when they're already trailing behind in terms of gold and EXP. But again, Momo, he wants to play aggressive for some reason, but 69 gets burned down up top lane, off camp kill, of course, but bot lane too. A little bit of movements coming in from both these teams. And they're still going for the retreat, but I think so top lane might just get taken down, man. There's nobody to defend it, but mid lane too, there's a siege down mid, but they will not continue that. Okay, wait a minute, final slash.
Okay, final slash just comes in. Black Dragon emerges as well right now, but I don't feel like he will be going for engage at this moment. Zozo, 3 people will be taking down him. It's a mountain shocker on the final blow onto him. Ishanshin finds the kill, but now the blue buff is in danger. They're going for the invasion at this moment. Carmela with the good zone will be there to secure the blue buff for the side of Team Royal Manipur at this moment. Tier 3 falls down in the mid.
Yeah, I mean, all the first years have been taken down at this point, right? Man, this looks really tough if you're Royal Manipur, because last game we definitely saw them going 2-2 against Lafu Kabi, but this time the gap is really too much. Not only the direct mid gap, it's actually also the gap in the jungle. But again, top lane, Momo, he actually gets separated, kind of isolated, gets Tsunami slammed on.
Tsunami slam, as well as kill being there. He got a kill as well. GG.
Okay. Ashborn has a final slash.
Okay, 2 people got caught down there. Kalaya engaging, SOD connected. Moscow appears as well as he's giving a lot of damage. He goes back. Oh my goodness, he's getting a lot of damage as well. Now the Rhapsody being on. Misery comes up, but the Spear of Misery will not work because the Moscow will fade down in the hand of Kill there, as well as at a very bad position. Yuzhong goes for the engage. 4 members are right now trapping him down. Mountain Chakra comes in. It's unstoppable, being secured by Kill here. Now they're actually going for the turtle. I was expecting they will be waiting for the 8-minute lot. He managed to.
Yeah, a lot of bursts coming in from the Kagura already, and the turtle will be up for Lafu Kabi to take. There is no contest whatsoever. And with that, you know, we saw all the neutral objectives except for the lords being taken down in this game, and this will just open up the map a lot more if they're able to take down the mid lane second tier, also the bot lane, because the top lane has already been taken down. And but again, a Tsunami Slam, man, must stack.
Oh, double secured by Kill there. Triple maybe coming in. It's a
whoa!
Can it be a maniac? Let's see. The stun comes in. It's a mega 4. Ishanshin off cam on the top side. I thought Ishanshin just stole it down. Then I saw he's out the top.
69.
They managed to take down there. 59. Got a half health. Goes back. Kale is actually leading out the game for himself. Even though the first blood was given by him, still just retaliate back. The revenge
is redeeming himself.
He is burning with the bloodlust at this moment.
Absolutely, and the problem is that he is getting a lot of stack, but oh, look at Zozo just standing there menacingly in front of Momo. Okay, but bot lane, another Tsunami Slam! A legendary for kill, and I think he might have got enough stack to, go for those damage just with the first kill too, right? He can burst them down because he have enough penetration. I just saw him a few moments ago picking up the Malefic Roar, so this is going to be really difficult for Royal Manipur to counter because they do not have enough farm at this point. We are, almost 9 minutes into the game, and the goal lead 11k is about to be 12k, but again, no! Ash!
Final flash.
Yes, sir, but look at the bot lane.
Final flash. 2-man down. Goes inside the inhibitor and finds kill onto the Moscow. My goodness. The inhibitor will be falling down. No. Minions got out from the hand at this point. But that was really a Daftebio moment for that. So he just went in. I was not aware that the Harlot was standing. Oh my goodness. Tsunami Slam once again comes in. Sanaro from the Kalaya. Whoa. Secured by kill, and there you go. Ashborn finds a kill on the Caramella. Oh, stun comes in, but the Lucas will be falling down as well. It's a monster coming in by the Ishan Chin. And goes in. There you go, the damage with the immune. But will be the final blow executed by that kill there. Only 69 being cleared at this moment. Can be the one securing the base at the point, defending it down. Minions going in. They kind of locking down the base. They're in a hurry now. Go, Team Lafu Kabi with the 2-0 clink upon the series at NCC National College Cup.
Man, this game was too easy for Lafu Kabi. I don't know why. I mean, the first game we saw really back and forth in a way that both the teams were able to get some objectives, some kind of kills, or even some kind of trade. But this time it was completely one-sided. You saw it too, right? The damage from the cargo, the stack onto those items, for not the items only, but the way the builds were completed for the heroes. Most of the heroes, right? The YSs, even the Grandeur. Look at that, man. 12 kills onto him, and he has so much gold. He went for the BOD, man. He went for the BOD. Like, you tell me this Grandeur is not doing good. I think, he took it personal, man. With that first blood, like you mentioned, he really took it personal, and he went all out. And even the damage coming out from Yatoro, Zozo, and the sets from Ashborn as well as Brusco were definitely something. So this game is really going to be really one-sided coming in from the side of Team Lafu Kabi, because the scoreboard says it all. I don't need to, even tell you, right, Ash? 1 kill for 24 and a 9-minute and 54-second game. Like, completely dominated by Lafu Kabi.
Yep. This is what Lafu Kabi is. An experienced team from Elite Leaderboard guiding the way for the NCC. They are right now on to the round of 18 stage. We'll be playing a BO5 series soon. So all the best for your future journey, Team Royal Manipur, and congratulations Lafu Kabi for winning the game and going into the next round of NCC National College Cup, powered by Battleknights India Esports, in production partner, obviously, IGC Indian Gaming Corps. With this, we'll be taking a short break, coming back soon with the third game of night and the last one for this night as well. So, peace out.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the NCC National College Cup. And look at Ash; he's so happy about this match. We all would be, in a few moments we will be revealing the teams, of course. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, this is presented to you by Battleknights India, and this is also in production partner with IGC, that is Indian Gaming Corps, and we are, here because of them. You can see the screen, you can see all this graphics and everything, right? This video feeds, everything is coming up directly from them. So hey, big shout out to them, and of course, this is powered by Vista Moonton, right? Not Moonton, sorry, Vista Mobile Legends 5v5. Moonton is a different thing, but hey, Vista is here for us. But it is what it is. But look at the teams, Ash. Wait, I did not introduce ourselves. They can see our names, right? I'm Shinryu, and this guy beside me with a very great, colorful background is gonna be Ash TC. He's a bit shy, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, but he's very great at casting.
I'll change it. I saw a comment that someone is asking that I'm from Pakistan or not. No, bro, I'm from Odisha. I'm a Hindu.
Wow, Ash really took it offensive. Ash really took it offensive.
He told me that this background looks like you are having some meeting to cure India. No, bro, I'm from India. I'm not an
Oh
accent.
my god, that's absolutely insane, man. But Ash, why don't you introduce the teams here? You can see, right? Who are they?
Ready, guys? It's good old days. Okay, nostalgia. Versus
Man,
TK
yeah.
Bhai. Good old days representing University, Don Bosco University. That is from, what is it? Ceylon? Zolang.
I
Sorry,
think
Zolang.
It is from Jolang, actually Jolang, and then there is
No.
obviously TK Bhai from AEC, that is Assam Engineering College. But Ash, listen to me. तुम्हारा background, TK Bhai, okay? TK Bhai. I'm just kidding. This is just a meme, man. Just a meme.
I
But again,
know.
yeah. But if we take a look at the drafts here, we're already in the banning section, right? Mm, Ash bans TK Bhai.
ठीक है भाई यहाँ पे ban speed ठीक है. Like Gatot Kacha. Okay, you're banning out Dizen here. I mean, my friend Dizen is my friend. We have talked a
Mm-hmm.
lot about the
Wow.
teams and all, and he was actually telling me that he's here to win. He's here to prove once again that TK
Okay.
Bhai are back into the scene. I mean, they were in the elite
Mm-hmm.
leaderboard and they just got
Yes,
out
sir.
after a little bit of vanishing from the scene. But then they're back again. They want the
Mm-hmm.
move here everywhere. Everywhere they're representing, and they're representing Assam. But I don't know where this Zolang place is. Can you just check it?
Mm-hmm.
Zolang.
Yeah, sure. I'll do
Yeah.
it for you. But tell me
Thank you.
more about the teams. Meanwhile, that what did
Yeah.
your friend tell you?
TK Bhai, I mean, TK Bhai is actually a great team. Today, Rising's
Mhm.
going on, and I remember they have featured in the Rising Season 1, MOBA
Yeah.
Rising Season 1 MRO, and they were the not the defending champions, they were the runners up, actually, for the first
Okay.
Rising. And they played against ABM, a BO3, and you know what ABM was during those days. So obviously they
Yeah.
lost to them, but doesn't matter. They were the runners up. That will be
Mm-hmm.
always claimed in the game. Every time you open the game, every time you go to the leaderboards of Rising, you're gonna find
Mm-hmm.
that team TK Bhai is there in the second position. And you know who's other teams who just participate in that Rising top eight. There were eliminators. I have seen Pick to Plummet was there as
I've
well.
seen 4DM, right? 4DM was there too, like fourth
Yeah,
dimension. Mm-hmm.
they were also there. So a lot of big names were there, and out of those
Mm-hmm.
names, TK Bai pulled it to the final. So obviously
Oh my.
they were
Mm-hmm.
recognized at those times, and they've won a lot of small community
Mm-hmm.
tournaments as well. They didn't perform well in the big ones, therefore they were not in the mythic leaderboard scene. But I hope scene will change. These in their IGL, their roamer, and he's always the people's favorite as well. I mean, in Assam,
Mm-hmm.
the Lafu Kabi, just like the Lafu Kabi team,
Mm-hmm.
PK Bhai is also well known. So I believe that they will pull up
Okay.
this game. But good old days. Let's just come into the good old days. Then they are the
Yeah.
new teams, and they also pulled up
Mm-hmm.
to the round of 36. So
Okay.
you cannot take them lightly. Okay, they're not here for. I
Absolutely.
mean, they have also done the thing to be here in the round of 36. So obviously they have done something. So therefore they are here.
Mm-hmm.
They have played those
Hey.
previous rounds without
Mm-hmm.
any loss. So obviously let's see how this match goes for both these sides. I hope that game should be goes to the third game decider because two games of
Mm-hmm.
tonight was 2-0. So let's not
Yeah.
hope 2-0 for
We
this
see
one.
another
I
two
want
zero, right?
everybody to have a
Yeah.
compete game tonight.
Yes, sir. You know what? You asked me where Jolang is. It is actually from Itanagar. Itanagar, like there's a small village, like not a small village, it's a village in the district of Papumpare in like Arunachal Pradesh. So Itanagar is in Arunachal Pradesh. So they're from Arunachal Pradesh basically. So it is like Arunachal Pradesh versus Assam. Not really too close, but then again they're both in the northeast. So seven sisters, right? But oh my! I see something which somebody would have just freaked out looking at that fig though from the side of good old days, right? And we all know whom we are talking about, the Zushin obsessed guy. Oh, wait a minute. The moment I talk about him, he's just appeared in the, out here in the call, this got call, man. This is like,
ऐसा
maybe,
कभी
may he
नहीं
live for 100 years, man. He'll live for 100 plus years. Uh-huh.
ऐसा कभी नहीं हो सकता कि जोशी ना जाए और रहना है.
Correct. Absolutely correct. But okay. With the bans, we did not talk too much about that. We can see the Godot Kasha, the R lot, as well as the CC. A lot of heavy focus on the EXP lane coming in from the side of good old days. Whereas TK Bhai, they're banning out the gold lane a lot more with the assassin that is going to be the Lancelot. But they'd open up the YSS, and I'm really surprised neither of the team has picked it so far, right? You can see the Zushin, the Grok, as well as the Kalea. So this is going to be a gold lane, not a gold, but an EXP lane Grok coming in, with the roamer being of course the Kalea coming in from the side of him good old days. But TK Bhai, they actually picked up the Bagzia along with the Lapu. So the Bagzia could be a flex pick very well, right? Lapu Lapu is going to be in the EXP lane, and we all know, right, how sturdy Grok is against those physical damage. So I think they need something more magic based or magic
Ooh.
heavy to burst it down. But a Louis, okay, I like the pick, but again, a bit vulnerable, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm sorry, the Eve, slip of tongue,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it's just like a slip of tongue. But thank you for
Yeah.
correcting me, of course, Ash. But the Eve, I think, is very good with the magic damage. It can, it has a continuous DPS with the help of a second skill, first skill, and obviously the RWM. But again, a bit vulnerable, right? Because she can be getting marked pretty easily if she does not have a purify. So that could be a problem. But the good thing about the recent adjustment with the Eve is that she can give vision in the bush. So that's a good thing again.
But you know what? I feel like
Mhm.
Eve pick is kind of sus for me in this game because Eve is a stationary mage just like the first. After the RWM being cast, she'll be standing like
Oh my goodness, that was too accurate, man. I
obviously, I mean standing like this, and I mean when you will see a Grok will be coming from this way with a wild charge. I mean you'll not be spared like this. So
he'll
obviously, I mean
he'll
not
not
go
even
for
be able to say ouch, man. He will not be able to say ouch before he gets taken down, honestly. But hey,
this is
Mhm. But take into consideration. Okay, they picked the Eve despite knowing there is a Grok, there is a Kalea, so he might be very confident about his positioning and the way he plays this hero. Right, he's not afraid of the challenges that is coming here. So let's not count him out yet. But what you mentioned is absolutely correct. There's a heavy possibility that that meme, not a meme, but the glimpse or the image that we had, exactly that same image, that can happen potentially, but let's hope it's not. But again, oh my goodness, look at the bans here, Ash. You need to talk about those though.
yeah, but a lot of bands coming in, and that's a fanny. I'm a bit skeptical about it. Why you just
Mhm.
went for the fanny ban? That's because they went for the Bakshia. This is the thing. I mean, I couldn't even understand. People are pulling out Fanny against a Bakshia, but not a Julian. We all know Julian with a Starlim Skies will
Hmm.
have a true damage. He can melt you down. But there is a thing that having this much tanky members, you're not banning out the carry. You banned out the Irithel. You should be prepared for the carry as well. If you're thinking they will be going with the carry, just pull out the.
Mm.
Oh
What
no!
about the
No, no, no!
Xborg? What about the
Tank
Xborg, man?
there. It's
Mhm.
Nathan coming in.
Yeah,
Yep,
but what about the Xborg? Xborg 2 is good, right? I think with all the gold laners being banned, we already see 3 on the ban. Not a 3, actually 2 bans so far. I think the Neaton is a very good steady choice, but the Granger, the Harith, and
Ooh.
okay. The Bugsy, not the Bugsy. I mean the Beatrix against the Nathan. Okay, Ash is trying to mock people out here, man. That was crazy. I never expected that.
That is the joy skin. That is the joy skin.
Okay. Oh yeah. Final MVP,
The
right? Not the final
top
MVP, the
line.
champion skin. This is a champion skin, right? That's a champion
But this
skin.
is champion skin.
Yeah.
And there is a dialogue that I'm beating. My beats are like King Kong.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
mean, even the bits are synchronized in that music. Sigma, Sigma boy. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. So that's the
Wow.
reason. I mean, this skin was obviously being a beautiful skin. I'm gonna have it, no matter what.
Damn.
Even though
So
I'm not a joy
basically,
player, still
mhm. So basically, what you mean to tell me is that the Chow skin, it was based after Yavi. The Esther skin, it was based after obviously Venus, right? Obviously
queen.
Queen, the Queen of,
Yeah.
yeah. And then obviously the Lancelot skin was based after Carl Teasy. And
Of
then we
course.
have this very skin, the Joy, which is going to be based after King Kong. So, damn, that's a lot of good things, good stuff. Am I
So
missing out any of the heroes? Was there any more? I think there was the obviously the Harith skin, right? But I don't know who it was based
yeah,
after. Who was the gold laner
it's
back
for
then?
I believe it's for okay, the name I just forgot.
Aura,
It's on
Aura.
something. Aura, yeah, Aura.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aura, right? Yeah, I just remembered actually. But okay, they actually flexed the Baxia into the jungle and they picked up a Tigreal. So very heavy CC based, but we'll finally head into the game here, Ash.
Yep. We're here into the land of dawn, guys. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the land of dawn. Friends, CC National College Cup powered by Battleknights India Esports. Production partner IGC Indian Gaming Corps. Good old days from DBCJ and Bhai from AEC Assam Engineering College. Are you all excited? Because the game number 1 is on right now.
Yes, sir. The game number 1 is here, and you can already see the GOAT, the GOAT, Micro Boy, already onto the joy. So it's gonna be interesting because I've seen him a lot of the times. I don't know where, but I've seen him. But the first little of the game will be secured by good old days, and that's a really good start if you are the goal laner, not the goal laner, the jungler, because you need those extra bit of HP, not XP, HP, not EXP. Actually, yes, EXP. That's what I'm trying to say. And this will kind of give them the lead because the joy really is, need that level 4 to be relevant in the game. So the faster he gets it, the better. But again, I don't think so. Bhai will take that lightly, right? They have the Tigreal to stop him because the Joy's beat can be stopped with the help of the second skill of the Tigreal, right? So they need to watch out for that thing. But again, Ash, what do you think about the mid lane matchup, right? Zushin versus the Eve. Both have pretty decent clear, but the Zushin is more about the utility, whereas the Eve is utility / damage, right?
Yeah, burst, obviously. And you know what? Dizin is with the Tigreal. He's known for his Tigreal pick, so I believe that. Okay, something happened. Technical.
Okay, we'll go for a small pause. Yeah, a little bit of technical issue right here, but I think it's pretty much valid because we don't want these games to be unfair, going one-sided. So perfectly fine, right? Let the players have the best environment to play in, and that's what we promote here, right? Fair gameplay and proper sportsmanship for each and every players out here. But again, the thing we are talking about, Ash, we did not talk about enough is the lane matchup, right? The mid lane, the Zushin versus the Eve, the gold lane, the Nathan versus the obviously the Beatrix, right? How these matchups actually play out, you think, in the long run, because they need those late game damage, and these are the main artilleries of each of these teams, right? They need these heroes to get their items or even deal enough damage to have the advantage in those objective fights or even in those team fights, right? So, which heroes do you think has a better time, engaging or even go for the what do you say this scaling in this game?
Yeah, I believe there will be a good chance for the Beatrix to come up in the early game, but in the late game, in the mid to late phase, Nathan will get the damage, and he's there to melt down those two tanky frontliners, Kalea and the Grok. And if we talk about the Jushin, he's also there to give some hindrance to that Bakshia, utility jungler. So therefore, I mean, their pick is kind of rationalized. It's based on the counter pick, and they have chosen this type of picks to just have an equalized play from both these sides. But right now, in the early phase, I feel like the Grok EXP will not work that much. That Grok in the home lane, but no, it's the first blood being secured by Grok on his D-Zane there. To start from good old days, RWM popped up, but that stationary thing, and there you go, the 2 fine beats coming in there. Ha!
Oh, Beatrix!
Taking out the kill, and Lafu with the bravest fighter finds a kill there. Bakshi onto the Grok as well. 2-man down from each side. Look at that. Lafu at a sliver of HP.
Micro Boy!
Find out by Micro Boy, and will be taken out as well. Right now, Bakshia being there on the turtle. Let's see who's retrieve will be coming in. Is the Bakshia coming in? Oh my god, implosion! Instant redemption by Tigreal. Will be taking down Micro Boy here. 3 for 4 is the score. But the trade being won by Bhai.
Yes, sir. Bhai, they're really doing it amazingly. Despite losing their core members, the main damage dealer, they instantly actually got the fight back towards their side. And however, we saw one thing, right? The problem being this current CC, the crowd control. But Kabi takes a bit of damage with the missiles that were launched towards him. He could not really get out of that placement. But again, there's a rotation coming down bot. Okay.
Course, and now you can see that Bakshia giving good rotation there as well. This is the thing, I mean, Bakshia jungle is actually a great thing because of the mobility he have. He can rotate out very faster than the Joy. But the Joy will have a magic penetration. He will goes for that Holy Crystal. So I believe Joy can actually melt down the Bakshia in the late game as well. So
could be.
I mean, if you will see, good old days is having the counter picks. It's more about the execution. If they will properly execute the game, they can actually have the first game against Bhai. But spitting out the fact of Bhai, not a single game went far over 10 minutes throughout the NCC for Bhai. They have managed to finish out each and every game before 10 minutes. So I don't know how this game gonna happen. I mean, so dominative and aggressive play they have shown throughout the NCC.
Okay, that's a really interesting fact. And this game, it could be just a bit late centric because you can see the draft, right? The Bagzia does not deal the most amount of damage, whereas the Nathan does need a lot of items to come online. Maybe at least 3 core items to be relevant. But again, mid lane, there's a skirmish going on. There's a pick off and there's a tsunami slam.
Kidnap just got happened. Flicker by DZ to go back into the safer zone. RWM popped up as well.
Okay,
Croc
reach.
coming in at this moment. And there is a chance that they might go for the engage as well. Oh my goodness, wall comes in.
Whoa.
It's a charge from the Croc. Wild charge. Spawns a kill on DZ. There you go. Turtle got slain in the hand of good old days Micro Boy. And a ton falls down as well. Double will be secured onto the Baksha. There you go. Turtle, 3 trades onto the kill. Good start for good old days. They managed to equalize things right there. And blue buff stolen out.
Okay, actually, it didn't get stolen. It actually went to Mage. So still enough. But again, bot lane, Lafu is on to the midst of 2 members. He does not have the bravest part. Actually, he has. He wants to go in. Needs a bit of damage. Props to Vengeance, actually. But okay, gets picked off. But the Clay is able to back out. But okay, Beatrix wants to get out of that spot too, but he was able to push down the bot lane. But gotta mention one thing, Ash Reach with his engages, right, getting 3-man, 4-man knockups with his ultimate. That is the tectonic charge. It's really a beauty to watch, man. He's taking full advantage of the damage this Grok can do, and also the CC, the crowd control abilities that he has. And these plays is really making or changing the shift of the game towards the side of Team Gold, good old days, because like you mentioned, they do not have too much mobility because the Mage has to be stationed. Yes, Kabi does have the entropy to get out, but what about the tank? Once he uses that flicker, he does not have a dash. The Bagzia too, after his shield unit is used up, he's pretty much stationed, right? And that's going to be a problem. And if you see, so far, the kills is now into the hands. The scoreboard is actually being led. Okay, wait a minute. Mid lane. Tsunami Slam, but Purified. Oh my god. Mage really using the Purify on the top of the chart right now. But again, the problem is going to be the lanes, right? TK Bhai, they have not gotten any turrets so far. Top lane, Entropy being used, but there's nobody to catch, right? But bot lane, oh my god. What just happened? He got melted down.
Yep, I mean, he was the single one. I mean, this was actually a regularized gank. They went to the top. These people went to the bot. They managed to pull it out onto the Lafu, but Joy played it safe. So Micro Boy just got safe at the moment. And now this river spawn, there's a chance that we're gonna see a turtle fight coming in soon, because I don't feel like my good old days will be not going to contest this turtle, because they are in a good position right now. They can actually go for the turtle contest. 7-4 is the score. They're having a 1k goal lead. Big one, but still. And they got the Grok as well. Grok is the revamped one, and oh my goodness, the roller coaster comes in. There you go, the engage as well. Jushin giving a hard time. Oh my goodness, implosion with the flicker. RWM popped up, and will it be a questionable RWM, because I don't feel like the dash comes in. Oh my goodness, he finds the turtle there. Beatrix with a kill as well.
What?
Chance just goes with the revenge, but this time Joy will be taking out. Oh my goodness, a double will be secured onto the Tigreal as well. Lafu got down, Tigreal got down, Baksha as well. 3 frontliners, only the 2 damage dealers. The backliners are being there, but Team Good Old Days are actually pulling this match on for them at this moment. Entropy got used to clear out the lanes. Bazooka comes in by the Beatrix. A lot of damage. Shut down from Gabi. My goodness.
Oh, Shield Unity. Okay. They want to go in again? I don't think so, right? They do not want to take it more because they do not have the advantage. But bot lane, I think Gabi will be able to push it out here, Raj. So again, mid lane, a bit of skirmish coming out. But the thing is, Ash, I think you would agree with me too, right? The way these teams are taking the fight is pretty much every time they're getting the advantage, but somehow or the other they're losing it. But again, Bagzia wants to go in. Tsunami Slam onto Xerneas. And there goes the kill, actually.
Another fight comes in. Entropy got used there. Managed to take out the red from the hand of Good Old Days. Micro Boy. Micro Boy was actually on the top. He was actually having thing that he will go for a gank onto the Lafu though. He just come back.
He actually stole away the orange buff, while we were talking about that. He actually managed to take away the orange buff, whereas I think the bugs here, he took the orange buff. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Okay, I think he maybe got the orange buff from Micro Boy. Yeah, but again, mid lane, a little bit of siege coming in. Bagzia wants to go in onto the Grog though, but the waves instantly get cleared up. That's a very quick clear coming in, right? But one thing I really like from the side of Team TK is the fact that they have enough magic damage to take down the Grog, right? Gabi deals insane amount of burst damage with the help of his, not only burst, it's like shred damage, right? With the help of his skills, the attack speed and the damage too. But Zayn actually gets spotted, but okay.
RWM and now Kalaya with the Tsunami Slam. Purify got used, but he's in a very bad position. Might be taken out by the TK Bhai. Jushin from behind is giving a lot of CC there. Dizin got down, double onto the Baksha. 2-man, oh my goodness, and Crimson Bacon now still being on to her. This is actually a good trade. Didn't use the Crimson Bacon match pull out too. Oh my goodness, Gabi falls down. It's a double for the Grog. Only one member surviving, and it will be an uncontested lot for the side of good old days.
Yes, sir. And they really, I mean, Reach really took revenge for him being punished. But okay, Rootstein goes in so deep against the Lapu. Lapu uses the bravest fighter, and he has the Landshaker. He gets a stun, but not enough damage. And here comes Kalea. But does he want to engage? I don't think so. The first years have all of the first years have been taken down here. So second tier, they still stand. Lord is marching down the top lane. They have to sink the waves here to get the maximum advantage of this Lord push. But the thing is, the opponent members, that is going to be from the members from the side of Team TK, they're finally back onto the map. So they should be able to clear out, but however, they lose the second tier down bot because it was really low HP, but they need to hold on to the gold shield, not the gold shield, but the holy shield out here. Otherwise, it would be really too much for them to defend, right? Because if they lose the holy shield, the holy defense here, I think the minions are going to just take it down eventually. But again, their Lord is still out here, Ash, and they're going in for a siege.
Okay, Rhythm of Joy just got used there to mark down a stack onto the game. That doesn't matter. Right now, there's wild charge. 2 people got up. Even going back at this moment, a lot of resources got burned down. Holy blessings got up. Right now, Lord is in the hallway of the elevator. Will be taken down as well. Defended successfully. The Lord engaged by right now. The console play. Dizin in the bush. Are we gonna see the best implosion here coming in? Actually, if you will see, there is none of a member from the side of good old days having a purify. So I mean, if there will be a great implosion at a bravest fighter combo, they can actually pull it out for themselves with that one shot, you can say.
But the problem is, Ash, if you take a look at it, right, they do have a flicker. So the problem is, after they have been CC'd long enough, they can just dash out. And Lapu does not have a flicker. He actually opted for that vengeance, so he can sustain a lot more than he usually can. So he cannot actually catch or chase the members down with the help of his bravest fighter. That's what we have seen a lot of Lapu doing, right? They first bait out the skills, then they go in for the chase and take them down eventually. But this game, the Lapu is more about sustaining, and the way good old days have been playing in this map, in this game, they have the control around the map. Yes, TK they have gotten some kills, but so far the scoreboard is heavily leading towards the side of Team Good Old Days. They have the lead in terms of economy too, almost a 5k at this point, and they're taking charge of the jungle too. You can see the orange, not the orange, but the purple buff actually being taken. But no, okay, Lapu with the first kill takes it down. But the thing is, he might have gotten the purple buff, but what about the Lord? If they don't go for a contest here, Ash, they might have to be forced to defend, and without that holy defense which we have talked about, the defense might just come at a very great cost. That might be just losing their inhibitors, and if they have enough siege, they can look for some pickoffs and eventually end the game. So how does TK want to approach this Lord? Because you can see already top lane, Micro Boy is pushing those waves in, so he's going in for the micro play, just forcing some members to rotate to the top lane. But the Lord has already been started by the side of Team Good Old Days, so really good decision making coming in. However, Good Old Days, however, okay.
Inhibitor just got down there on the top by minions, and they managed to take out the Lord in that moment as well. This is actually a great strategy from Microboy, going for that macro.
Wait a minute.
On the top. Yep.
The team name just got switched. Am I just saying things, or is it true?
No, Dizin is from TK Bhai, so I know that TK Bhai is in the red side, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, because they have their IGN as a THB, right? So that is gonna be TK Bhai. But again, the Lord Siege here, Ash, which we were talking about, right? It's going to be marching down. They need to sink the waves here. Really important for them. Otherwise, they'll not be able to maximize. And if you take a look at the items, Beatrix has a lot of farm onto him. The Nathan is not really trailing too much. He's just waiting for his last build to be completed. The rest of the members, they're trying to complete their more items, but they have so far gotten their core items. But the thing is, the Grok has so much damage with the CC2, so they need to really be careful about him. And the next member is going to be the Joy, right? He's almost on the verge of completing his this Winter Crown, but the Lord is already here. TK Bhai, they're trying their best to clear it out.
I'm not sure. I mean, I heard that TK Bhai have 2 lineups in NCC. Might be those 2 lineups are facing off each other in this BO3. Is this happening, guys? If it is happening, then I mean, I don't know. The inhibitors fall down at this moment. 3 of them will be cleared out as soon as possible. And right now, the chunky minions will be entering soon into the base. 5 members managed to defend the Lord down here. But the goal lead is still reigning right now for TK Bhai. They're having 9k goal lead. This is a good one. Good old days are actually having a troublesome here. If I mean, then I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Can we check it out from the?
Yeah. Like, meanwhile you check it up, I'll just talk about the problems here, right? The problem is that the inhibitors have all been taken down, so this is going to be a really problematic situation, and we didn't get to talk about the items so much. And you can see the Zushin almost have enough items to burst the members down, not the burst, but deal enough damage. The Eve just have 2 items, so she's really far behind, and I hope she can pick up some more items because her team really needs her to be active in the map. But there is a compensation coming in from Nathan, of course. Gabby has enough item. He has finally completed his build. So did the Beatrix, and both these gold laners. They just need good positioning, honestly, and they can do enough damage to take down even the tankier ones. So it all comes down to, at this point, the positioning. Moreover, the way they approach the ganks. Microboy into that bush, gets the shield unity onto him, gets spotted, but will be able to dash out with the Rhythm of Joy, of course. So it's pretty tricky to catch, but the thing is, they do not have too much way to chase them, right? The chase ability is really low from the side of the Diaz's team. He is the only one who can lock it down, but the conceal play coming in here. RWM.
RWM popped up. Beatrix in a very bad position. Might be taken out in this moment. He managed to take down the Eve there. The white cloud comes in. 4 member right now in a health of 50%. Double kill secured there. Mega kill onto the Tatan. Joy coming in from the back door at this moment. Electrifying beast about to come. It's a double. Will be secured onto the D's right now. In the meantime, we're going to see that Zernias in a very bad position will be taken out. It's a triple concluded by the Jushin. My goodness, Hotaru about to pick a maniac. Lafu is the only survivor at this moment. Minions are entering into the base right now, and there you go. The Vengeance popped up. Bravest Fighter as well. But there will be a godlike. My goodness, I thought it would be a maniac, but it just turned out to be a godlike for the Jushin. Hotaru pulled out the game for the side of good old days. They will be taking out the game number 1 in this BO3 series against TK Bhai. The team who managed to pull out every game before 10 minutes got a loss.
No, Ash. I yeah, you're right actually.
Got a
You're
loss
right.
from good old days. This is insanely crazy, man. Their
But
draft was crazy.
Mhm.
But you know what was missing from TK Bhai? I'll say you that. It is, moreover, the thing is, they don't have a healer. Even the Bakshia was got picked, they did not have a healer. From this side, they have a lot of crowd control who can take on the utility, and they got a healer as well. The Kalea act as a healer, as well as a crowd controller, and the Grok wild charge was accurately every time. Every situation, you see that guy being there, giving out a rotation, and the Beatrix safe play. Actually, this was 100% play from the side of team good old days.
Yeah, man. I would say one thing, right? We did talk about it during the draft, even in between the game. The Mage pick coming in from the side of Team TK Bhai was not really the best one here, right? They went for a Eve, which we talked about was pretty stationary. It's pretty much immobile once she goes in for that, RWM. And the way Beatrix was, going in with the range weapon, right? He was able to just completely shower those missiles onto her. And instantly, the next moment, Grox comes in with his, tectonic charge, and boom, 3 people or 4 members get, airborne, knocked up, stunned, and pretty much easy cleanup for them. So I feel the Mage did not work too well because of that. They kind of lost the control in the mid lane, and eventually they had to repay or pay back with a lot of turrets, a lot of objectives being lost, and eventually they could not defend because being so vulnerable when you have that kind of dive compost or even range heroes, right? Because a Zushin, she can just come in, pick her up, and pretty much make her suffer, right? The Zushin was really far ahead, and also if you talk about the economy, I think good old days they had completely that under their control, whereas TK they were really trailing behind. So they really need to step up their draft. I feel like with the fact you mentioned, going for a healer with a utility kind of draft is really important because they need to get some kind of more sustain, right? They had enough front line with the Lapu with the Bagzia, but I think they just overdid the damage department with too much of magic. So just building enough magic defense was enough for them to, get rid of the main
Yeah.
damage source, right? Because the Baxia, the Nathan, even the Eve, all are magic based. So you just go for not even for the Athena, if you just go for the Radiant, you can sustain so much. That's the problem, right?
And there you go. We're here into the second game of this BO3 series, which I was expecting that there could be the third game in this last game of the night. Third game decider, maybe happening because this is Tika Bhai. This is Tika Bhai we're talking about. They actually pulled out a lot of games in this NCC, so I believe that they can pull out this game as well. But if the execution of the draft will be like that from good old days, they can actually pull off a 2-0 clean sweep as well. Maybe we'll be getting a new name on good old days, God, in
Mm-hmm.
the esports scenario because they are actually pulling it out well. I mean, the draft was not so good, not so bad like that. I mean, they have average heroes. Grok, revamped one, just picked it out. Joy was not in the A tier of junglers, but they pulled it out as well. Everybody was thinking for a Fanny to come in, but therefore they banned the Fanny. But it was a Joy who managed to take out the Bakshia, as well as the trick of that top lane push. I mean, the top lane, he was putting that lane pressure each and every time.
Yeah.
Was actually a bigger threat and a problem to the side of Team TK Bhai. So the lane management, objective specify gameplay, micro,
Mm.
macro concern, everything was onto the mark. Therefore, they got this victory. So it's moreover, I mean, they're not about the experience. It's more about the execution they did in this game. Just like so many other teams as well. Let's second game is on, guys. There is a chance that PK Bhai can actually pull off this one, or we're gonna see a series clinched by good old days because this is their match point game. If they win this game, it's over. It's over for TK
Absolutely.
Bhai. Man, they will not going to the BO5 series round. That is round of 18.
Yes, sir. I'd like to point out one highlight specialist. Okay, you did talk
Yeah.
about this too. That was both the junglers. They have really good mobility or rotation speed, right, in the map. But the problem is the Baxi is not the best hero who can clear out the lanes, right? When the lane pressure is going on, when the macro play is even done, I feel most of the time it is siding with the Joy, of course, because she has a really good lane clear, right? She can clear the waves fast with the help of her dash, and also she can really cover the map quickly. So I think that kind of put the pressure on to them because they were really a very heavy team-based composition. The Eve completely team-based, right? If you get isolated, there's a heavy chance that you might just get taken down because you just have one flicker, and there were enough members to chase her down. And she was on a purify, man. She was not even on a flicker. That too.
Yeah.
So they could
Yeah.
not let her just go in and clear out the lanes by herself. So this could be a
Yeah.
really problem, right? The way they draft is going to be really centrally focusing how their entire execution is going to be in the map. So
Yeah.
I think this time they just need to switch to a more independent mage, which can not
Yeah.
only clear the waves but can also position. Like it's not position heavy or it's very vulnerable. Does not require too
Yeah,
much
I
of
feel like
protection.
even the Eve, if they would have gone with the Kimi or Lilia or something like, even they could have gone with that. I just forget the name. Sorry, Lilia, Kimi, and I feel like another one will be okay. Lunox, yeah,
Lunox, yeah. Mm.
yeah, would have been a great pick here. We have seen the Lunox gameplay the last match. If you
Yeah, I
remember.
mean, I do understand. Okay, I do understand against the Zushin. Of course, the range is a big factor. If not the Lunox, maybe even the Novaria could have worked, right? Novaria
Yeah,
could have given a bit of like advantage, right? Because if you had the Novaria, you could have just gotten that extra bit of hitbox, so the implosions could have been really easily hit onto, or you can get the implosions really easily. But
yeah.
okay, this time we need to summon Ray once again, man. I tell you, I kid you not, we need to summon Ray once again. So he will be here to happily say that this time too, let the Zoshin team win, guys. That's what he would be saying, or he'll just pop out a Zoshin on the screen for sure. Either of the one. But they actually steal away the Zushin. But okay, there's a response back with the Selena and a glue. So really interesting choice. I do like the glue, but the Selena early game is going to be really hectic because you need to be really mindful of your position, and TK Bhai, they need to get this game on their side. And with this two hero being active, they're really going to be annoying the heck out of the composition that might come from the side of team TK Bhai.
Yeah, maybe you. I'm just seeing right now on the screen that they banned the Grok. It is actually a respect ban towards the Grok player from the side of good old days
Yeah,
because
man.
good
Hmm.
old days because the Grok was a real problem if you will see in the whole game. His dashes and his crowd controlling was giving a lot of troublesome to the mid laner and the Nathan as
Hmm.
well. And the way
Yeah.
they just went to the back line to clear out the Nathan, they know that in a utility game, in a utility jungler game, the main damage dealer is the goal laner. If you will taking out the goal laner from the fights, you can actually win the
Hmm.
fight. They were doing the same strategy. Beatrix sole point was to take down the Eve, and if you will see the sole point of the Grok was to manage the goal laner. So they were actually placing two trackers for those two backliners. One that Beatrix was obviously there
Absolutely,
every
man.
time. He knows that Eve will be going in a stationary pose. I will just goes in and can take him out. Joy was doing the same as well. Because Joy got the mobility. Joy got that back dive. I mean, she can goes into the back lane easily.
Hmm.
She can punch out as well. So that's the biggest reason they just clinch up on the first game. But now having this Jushin into your side and then going for the Lapu Lapu and high loss into the Rome is actually a good draft being picked up by the TK Bhai. Even if you will see, the team good old days are also having someone who can go to the back line. Two people are there. And Selena's
Hmm.
burst will actually be a great thing here. Not only the crowd control. Glue can actually disrupt the backline, whereas Gatol Kacha can give you a good opening. Now I will actually I'm obviously in a way that I want to visualize, I want to witness which junglers they are picking up for this lineup. Team Good Old Days. They're having a Gatotkacha for the engage. They're having a Glue for the backline dive. And they're having a Selena who can actually give a good crowd control as well as the burst. So the main thing they will pull out here, I will suggest the main thing in the goal lane. I will pick a Moscow, which is banned. I feel so.
Hmm.
No, it is not banned. It is
Yeah, the Moscow is banned. The
okay.
Moscow is banned, actually. Oh,
Yeah,
they want to go for the Fanny.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, interesting
Down
choice.
the Fredman, got the Fanny. Oh,
Hmm.
Granger got
They
banned.
got rid. They actually got rid of the counters towards the Fanny, right? However,
Yep.
they can't go for a Kufra one. That is for TK, by they already got their Roamer and EXP laner, so they cannot go for the Kufra. The Fredrin is banned. They can go for the Akai though, which can work, but then again, too much utility. There's not enough damage. They cannot go for a healer second, right? They need to be just putting this high loss into the work onto the mid lane. But what else can they go for to counter that Fanny? I don't think so. There are too many counters here, Ash. Like the Akai could
Or
be
you can
one
go with
possibility.
mobility.
Saber,
Mobility cuts
Saber, man.
mobility. So, I mean,
Just go for the
mobility
Saber.
against mobility. Yes. I was
Just go
being
for the
so.
Saber.
You know what? If a good Fanny player, if a saver comes in, not only Fanny, Ling as well,
Whoa,
they'll
whoa,
actually take
whoa.
the breastplate first. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a too
Yeah.
big fan of the Nolan against
I
the.
told you, I was hoping for a Harith when they banned the Granger there. I was hoping for a Harith.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
but you know
Harith
what? They
and
can. The Airtel is still open, but okay, they go for the Clint. Surprisingly enough.
no, this is
Okay, I
not
mean,
surprising me. This is actually not surprising me. Fredo and me always have this talk. Why you guys are going with those meta picks? You can go with a Clint against a Granger, Erithel, 1-1, everything. Clint is actually a counter for each and every one. His burst is real. He just need the early snowball. And in the early game, if you will give him a little bit of support, he can actually pull the late game for you as well. When the endless battle will
mhm.
be added, onto his item section, you know. So Clean pick is actually a great pick here, I will say. Good old days actually having a good drop, and there is no counter for the Fanny from the side of team TK Bhai here. So other than the high loss,
Absolutely.
I don't see any much CC from them. So I feel like maybe this game goes to good old days. Maybe. I'm not sure. If the execution will be proper from TK Bhai, they can actually pull it up. But here we are, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Land of Dawn NCC National College Cup, powered by Battleknights India Esports, a production partner, Indian Gaming Corps IGC. Game number 2 in the last game of tonight. Third Bo3 going on. TK Bhai is in the red side right now. Sorry, blue side right now. And good old days in the red side. And this game is on, guys. Whom do you think gonna pull it up the series? Let me know in the comment section. I'm reading it right now.
Wow, Ash is really active everywhere, man. And once again, he's right. This is going to be the match point for good old days. TK Bhai, they really need to get this game out of the side if they want to go for a third game or hoping to go to the next round. But this is the problem with the glue, man. He's so annoying, and he can actually heal with the help of his first skill. So the constant poke as well as the heal is really disruptive. But again, mid lane Zushin really taking advantage of that early game gatekeeping, not really letting the other team rotate too much or even get the minions freely, right? But again, we have just seen the first blood actually being taken place, right? I don't even know when they took down somebody, but okay, I think that's a glitch, right? Okay, that's a glitch, man. I'm just seeing things at this point. But hey, it's a 0-0 so far. But both the teams, they really want to play it differently out here. For TK Bhai, they want to go for a slower approach, whereas good old days, they want to take advantage of the early game snowball. And I think the first turtle might just set the tempo, because you can see it is just going to spawn in about 5 seconds here, Ash. And in any moment, they might just go for a full-fledged 5v5. But again, look at the mid lane. They're making a lot of rotations out there. Fanny does not have the purple buff yet, so she will be a bit late, but I think so TK Bhai might just start the turtle first. But the Fanny is known for stealing away the objectives more than starting it off, right?
Of course, the turtle dance already started from TK Bhai right now. And they're having a good chance to take this turtle on, but there will be a contest for sure. Glue is coming up. Okay. With the split, Fanny goes with the cables there. Deep cutthroat comes in. Fanny got the first blood.
Wow.
Will be slaying the turtle. No, it's a Lafu getting the turtle there for TK Bhai. And he's going with the bravest fight. Just my goodness, the fight is still going on. And there you go, guys. They'll be going back with the grab. Grab is on. Nolan got taken down by Selena. My goodness. And there you go. Blue is still on with the grab. And Fanny's comes in. There you go. Double will be secured by the Selena or the Lapu. A perfect gank onto the turtle. Even though they lost the turtle, they got 3 kills there. Trade being won by good old days.
Absolutely worth it for the side of good old days, right? TK Bhai, a bit of questionable engages because they really overextended the fight despite getting the turtle, right? They went full in, all out, and that kind of didn't really work because the early game is not really in their favor. They do not have that insane burst. Yes, they do have the Zushin, but she's more of the utility, and their jungler is not the best damage dealer. I mean, he can just burst down one member after the fracture is used. He has to wait for a little bit. But again, Fanny wants to go in with the cables, deals a lot of damage. But there goes Glue too with the spread. But okay, he's able to work out. Okay.
That Abishur trap just goes in between 3 people and just connected on the high loss. It was actually
Kabi
coming in. 7 first popped up. Look at the burst. That's what I'm talking about. Clint against a Hammer, do works. Clint against a Granger, do work. Clint against Hanabi, do work. This guy is the one who can goes against the dark system as well as in the light system.
Okay.
Now the glorious pathway popped up. He was not aware of the gang coming out from Colt to lie. There, Colt onto Zizin. Zizin just thought that he can goes onto gank on the Clint, but all the way, Colt was hiding in the bush.
Man, I'm 100% sure, Yuji did not see that coming. The glorious pathway was so quick onto him, right? It took at least, 2 seconds for the glorious pathway to be popped out. But again, another skirmish. Fanny
goes in there. Deep cutthroat comes in as well. Harris joining the team fight. Glue finds a kill on the high loss. He's in, got down. Harris got a kill on the micro boy. My goodness, AOG comes up. There you go. Deezen. Oh, it's a beautiful redemption for Deezen though. They got 2 kills there. Right now, split been on. He's going back at this moment. Oh my goodness. Otaru wants to go for the engage on the Lapu, but I don't feel he will actually execute it. P-Turtle for Xerneas.
Yeah, Xerneas actually was able to pick up this turtle this time. Last time it was Lapu, but again in mid lane, a bit of skirmish. Glue wants to mount on somebody, but no, he's just trying to help his team clear the waves. But bot lane, Gabi's gonna use this armored force to clear out the waves and potentially get the turret. And there's actually nobody to defend it here. As surprisingly, the lanes have been kind of swapped, and it seems like Fanny was trying to go for a split push. So, okay, Gabi actually decided not to push the lane because he did not have the vision now. Interesting choice. But the fact is, they need some objective. Yes, they do have the kills, good old days, but they're not really getting the objectives. Both the neutral objective went to the side of Team TK Bhai, and despite, you know, getting the kills, they're not really leading too much in terms of gold, and it might just get narrowed down to the point where the next team fight might dictate who will get the economy towards their side, who will have that advantage and potentially go for a snowball, because the Fanny really requires a snowball, and the Selena Hotaru is doing an absolutely phenomenal job again and again. Yeah.
Got connected there right now. A little bit of poke going on at the bot side. There you go. Glue with the engage and split being on. Fracture got down. There you go. Grab. At this time, Nolan will not be spared. Fanny's comes in. We'll be taking out the Nolan at this moment. Okay, it's got to Glue there, but now Fanny going against the
Mage.
Crimson Bacon come on for a save. Had it be still there. Oh my goodness. In the meantime, in the off-cam, double kill will be secured by Glue there. Now he's going for a triple at this moment. Without Crimson Bacon, I don't feel like the Jushin will be engaging. At this point, oh, look at the damage. Look at the damage from the Clin.
Oh, whoa.
Knocking down the Lapu, about to get him into the hand.
Hey, reach.
Oh my goodness. Habit going down there. Grab is on. Will not be spared. He'll be taken down. That first popped up. A lot of damage from behind. The spider comes in by call, but let's see if not called is actually the Lapu there. Oh my goodness. It is actually high loss. He's in, taking out a kill on the Gatotkacha. Once again on Fanny going in, taking out the Harrod there. Clint finds a kill on the high loss. Only one man surviving. Actually, two man. Lapu, I mean, it's not necessary for that engage with the bravest fighter. I mean, got one kill, you lost down two.
Yeah, that too onto the rumor, right? I don't think so that was necessary for them to go in, and with that, TK Bhai will lose the final objective on the map, so they're still doing good. And like I was saying, the next team fight will definitely fit the pace of the game. Lapu once again engaged on by Reach. So he will be walking out, but Xerneas, UG! Oh my goodness, goes in, but oh, Micro Boy going inside. These in with a glorious pathway right now, chasing down there. Reach is going back, but can he go for another engage onto the Lapu? Obviously, I mean, this guy, Rich, is actually giving a good rotation here from the beginning. And this is what I mean. He with the grok, he with the glue, doesn't matter. His rotation is actually good. You cannot say right now he's a one trick. He's actually playing with any EXP. He will give that rotation every time. I told you, the backline will have a little bit hindrance in this game because of that glue. He's a disruption for the backliner. Whenever he got picked, I feel like the backliner will have a lot of problem because of him. This is what's happening. And we're talking about the objectives. Doesn't matter. The micro is in the lead for good old days. Even though they lost some objectives, but the macro and the micro is in their hand right now. And in the meantime, they're about to go for an invasion onto the blue. AOG killing spree will be concluded by the Micro Boy.
There, the execution comes in. A bit of skirmish going on there. My goodness, Bravest Fighter comes in with the Lapu. He's going in onto the backline, but will be killed out the couple for the Clint there. Gozy. This guy, I mean, literally taking
Abyssal Arrow.
Abyssal Arrow got connected there. Crimson Bacon just comes in as well, but the 5 members will still surviving there as well. Okay, Hilo.
Yes, sir. But the second tier, mid lane, Gabi wants to clear it out, but he cannot do that, man. And they need to surrender the second tier, and with that, the mid lane will be wide open. The only second tier standing. But wait a minute, Glorious Pathway.
Glorious Pathway, engage coming in by the side of TK Bhai, but the burst is Constable will be claimed by the Clint there. My goodness, he's going for a double, but in the meantime, the backline Fracture comes in. Doesn't matter, they didn't got a kill there. Grab is on. Blue is not going for a kill. He is right now running away. Bravest Spider comes in. Is the count for the glue.
AOG
comes up. AOG comes up as well. Double.
Whoa.
My goodness. Can it be triple? Hotaru just goes
Oh.
in for engage, but Dennis too goes back as well in the meantime. But I mean, you went for that AOG to save up Blue, but the reach couldn't be spared, and you just got down as well. Not a good trade by Gato, I feel so. Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, we can see that the Lord is here, guys. The Lord got spawned into. Oh my goodness! What just happened in the top lane? Fanny 1v1 got won against the Nolan, and in the meantime, we saw the Lafu. That is obviously the EXP laner falling down from TK Bhai as well, giving a chance to good old days to claim this Lord for themselves uncontested. There is no jungler, there is no EXP laner. We can give you the opening here for the Lord. This is a pre-Lord going into the hand of good old days. They're actually playing very nicely in this whole game. The first game as well as in the second game as well. The micro lead and then the goal lead, everything is just satisfying for them. They can actually pull this game up for themselves because this is their match point game. Look at the Clint right now. Godlike for him. Destroying the second tier. Managed to take down the Pirate. Double will be secured out of the Lafu. AOG comes up.
Whoa.
Man down right now. Oh my goodness, he managed to take down the Hylas as well.
Wait.
4 man down with only Nolan got spared in half of HP. Not even half inch of HP he managed to escape back. Otherwise, it was a wipe out. Full 5-man wipe out. Doesn't matter. They got 4 down. And the Lord emerging without the blazing on. Maybe this is the end for TK Bhai in the journey of NCC because only the Nolan is standing there at the base, resurrecting back, going against the slot, defending right now. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there you go. The inhibitor for legend will be claimed by Elo. Elo is literally finding his way in this game. Double, might be a double.
No way.
Onto the high loss. Only 2 man right now. 3 man actually will be staying at the place. Minions, chunky minions. These are the Lord minions entering there. AOG on the backside. My goodness, they will be stunning it out. Split on right now. They're defending their way, but the burst is real from the gold laner. Legendary will be claimed by the Clint. Base at half of health right now. Will be locked down. In the end, we're gonna see the Lina take down the Nola. The game goes to obviously team good old days. Clenching upon the series, 2-0 and going in the next round. That is round of 18 at NCC. All the best for
What a
your
game,
future
man.
season, TK Bhai. You played
What
well,
a game,
but
man.
that was it is.
Actually, Ash, right? What a game, right? The last engage coming in. I mean, this time I would say last game it was pretty much a. There were times where TK Bhai were able to show some kind of resilience or some kind of resistance towards the engages that were brought by the side of team good old days, of course. But this time, man, it was a complete snowball. The Clint completely fed, the Fanny going in, and Glue being the most annoying along with Hotaru, right? Reach and Hotaru were the people giving the the window for the rest of the team to go in, and the AOG, even if it doesn't connect, doesn't matter, man. They just need to somebody to just make them spread out, and the moment they spread out, Fanny goes in because the way Fanny's passive works is like the less members you hit, the more mana you can regen, right? And if you hit more members, the mana regen will be less, so it's better they split out, right? So I think the way this game was played was completely fabulous from the side of Thik, from good old days, of course. And guess what, man? They're going to the next round. Unfortunately, TK Bhai has to stop their journey here, but they have done an absolutely phenomenal job too. But the better one has to win here. And tonight, the better team was definitely good oldies. And Ash, you know what's up next? But I mean, they are going to the next round. But what is up next? Do you know that?
Yeah,
Any
it's the
guess?
sad thing. You need to go.
No, it's not the sad part. It's the happiest part for our viewers, man. How can you forget? We have to pick 6 winners for tonight. So the giveaway is still not 6 winner, but 6 potential candidates out here who can actually win the giveaway. So whenever you're ready, Ash, we can go for the spin. Just say the word.
Yeah, let's spin, guys. Let's see who are the lucky 6 members today. I feel like there will be
Okay.
lots of members. Let's see. The first
Yes,
one is
sir.
Uni. Uni, hello, Uni. Are you there? Are you there in the live
Okay.
chat? If you're there, fine. If you're
Okay,
not
Ash.
there,
let's quickly go for the next one. Uni, if you're there, do please respond back. But the next one, who is it gonna be? Ash, take a look at it. The wheel should be spinning in about any second here.
Yeah, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Second member coming in, spin the wheel. Super Yoshi! Super Yoshi once
Whoa.
again got into the finalist. Third member, who it will be? Third. तीसरा कौन है भाई? कौन है भाई?
Let's
ठीक है भाई?
see.
कौन है भाई? तीसरा. Third member is Chintu Bhai. Chintu the global. Hello Chintu Bhai. Are you
Not the
there in the
global
chat?
man,
If you're
Chintu the
not there,
great
please
man,
do that.
Chintu the great man, Chintu the great man. But let's see the
Chintu
fourth one
the great.
here. Let me
Okay.
let me call out the fourth one. Okay, let me call out the
Okay.
fourth one. Let's see who's it gonna be. Here comes the anticipation. It is Gods Along, and this reminds me of the first game, man.
No more.
Royal Manipur. Okay, next one. Let's go quickly here. I think everybody's anticipating, waiting for to the final selection too. So we already have 4. Here comes the 5th, and it's gonna be ING. I cannot see his full name actually, but
INGN, whatever it is, INGN. You have become the 5th finalist.
oh my
Let's go for the
god.
6th one. I can't wait. Let's go for the 6th one.
Wow, Ash is really hungry. He wants to grab some dinner here. So the last one, Aizen is insane. So
Now we're
Ash,
on, right?
Ash really wants to grab the dinner here. So here goes
No,
the
no, it's
final
not gonna be
selection. So Ash, do call it out, okay? Let's see who's
Yep,
gonna be.
sure.
We have 6 people out here. Let's spin the wheel to choose
Spin
the one. Who is it gonna
Spin
be?
it.
Who's gonna be the one here, Ash?
Ooh, it is INZ Nishant. N was for Nishant. N for Nishant.
Okay.
INZ Nishant just won the spin the
Mhm.
wheel, and let's see how much he's getting right now. 99,
Okay.
like 99, or in between it.
Yesterday it was 8.99. Let's see how much diamonds today, Ash. It's gonna be how much? Whoa, okay.
See,
I almost thought it was 8.99 once again, but okay, not too far away, right? 6.99, still great, amazing.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Nishant, INC or ING Nishant, right? If you're there in the chat, do respond back to our team. Do be there active and do claim your diamonds because it is all yours. You see yourself winning, right? Don't let it go. But again, Ash, this might be it, right? We have come to the end for tonight. 3 games played, all clean sweeps. And the winner too is going to be Nishan for the 699 dias. And anything you want to say before we part ways or before we end the stream here?
Obviously, I'll say that if you want to be lucky as Nishant, you can go out to the Battleknights India Esports Instagram handle. They will be finding a pinned post of the giveaway. You can join the giveaway by following the rules out there, and you may be the next Nishant for tomorrow night. We're having giveaway every day. So obviously,
Yes,
do the
sir.
thing, follow the rules, and come back tomorrow to witness one of the greatest tournament going in India right now, NCC National College Cup, powered by Battleknights India Esports. Production partner IGC Indian Gaming Corps. With this, we're wrapping up the series, guys. So you do the honor. Bye.
am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.